No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice or the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
Tinubu should resign. Tinubu should resign so that a competent person will enter there and deliver the dividend of democracy. Let him step down for a young environment.
I think that there is good governance in Nigeria now, especially in the month of June, where we are celebrating 1 year of the Tinubu administration.
Well, absolutely not.
You think the Tinubu administration is not doing well?
Excuse me. No, it isn't. I have the utmost goodwill and respect for the president, and there's no doubt that he probably wanted to be president so he could make a difference. But as things are right now, it does not augur well for his legacy. A president is only as good as his team. Any leader is only as good as their team. Even little me, I'm constantly tweaking the people who work with me to get the maximum efficiency. So a team, no, I'm sorry, it is not. The people are suffering. I feel that there are several things that can be done. A Marshall Plan that can alleviate things for the moment. And I don't see it being done. All of it is not his fault. It was a build-up to this point. But I also don't see a credible Marshall Plan to solve the problems that we are now in. I only see it getting worse.
Well, an ordinary person listening to you will say, well, you are a member of the Labour Party, that this is typical obedient talk.
Well, let's put it this way. I turned 70 early this week, and I would think that my mindset would be a little bit different.
70?
Yes,
wow.
Would be a little different from the average obedient who are all young people. But that being said, we cannot look away from the fact that at least 70% of our population is under 40. So when decisions are being taken, you have to consider the fact that this is how young people feel. This is how they think. It can't be about the lots of things that my children do that I don't quite understand, and I wouldn't do it that way, it doesn't change the fact that this is their time. And therefore, we need to listen to them. So the fact that I'm Labour, I'm Labour, yes, because I think things need to change, and I've been in PDP, I've been in APC, I'm an idealist. I'm thinking that, okay, maybe there's somewhere where we can all go and change this country and make it the country we can be proud of. But notwithstanding, even when I was in APC, I still had the same beliefs that we can still do better. You all know I was an ardent Buharist. There was nothing I did not do, because you also remember from my times on Arise that I believed that Buhari was going to change this country. So I did everything, my strength, my money, everything, to ensure that he got, the time they called me in, he didn't think he would get 25% in the FCT. He got 48% because we all mobilized for him. But he didn't also do anything. And things are only getting progressively worse. We are fast getting to where I fear that we're pushing the people to the wall, because now they're hungry. People can absorb everything. Now, as a nation, we're resilient, we're complacent, we're able to take things in our stride, but I don't think we can take hunger in our stride. And that being said, certain things need to be done urgently, nationally.
Okay, madam, as we begin to wrap up, let me ask you about women in politics. Mm-hmm. I mean, we talk about women representation in politics. I think in the Senate now, we have just about 4 women.
Yes. And
then generally, we don't even have up to 5% if you take the entire National Assembly. And yet we have very well-educated women, you know, public-spirited women like your good self. Mm-hmm. And yet they can't get into decision-making positions, except they are made coordinator of women affairs in the parties, or they are made minister of women affairs. What can we do ahead of 2027 to correct this situation?
I believe that Nigeria needs legislation for
affirmative action.
Yes, for women inclusion. I know it works because in the parties, you know, let me give you an example. When they ask for 3 delegates from each ward, they will just all come and bring male delegates. Immediately, the party said 3 delegates from each ward, but 1 must be a woman. They all started to bring the women. So I'm not trying to say that we're always law-abiding, but it would help if it was the law, number 1. Then it meant that then the onus will be on parties, governments, agencies, whatever, to look for competent women. Do you understand? And they are there. And I also, as I've said several times, if you look at countries that have more women in governance, they have shown that there's a direct correlation between economic development and women in governance and policy and decision-making processes.
Okay, one final question, based on what you just said. Look, I've heard this said again and again, that women do not support women in Nigeria. Every election day, it's mostly women who turn out to vote. But women folk will not support their own kind. They will go and support the men.
Well, that has not been my
what is being done to mobilize women to say, look, you guys are about 50% of the population. Why don't you use your voter power to put your own kind in government?
Okay, I will tell you. The truth is that maybe that was so in the past, but the awareness and the thinking of women has changed somewhat. I know that I got a lot of support from women across board, across parties, across everything, number 1. Number 2, myself and some other women are working on creating a database of women all across the country so we can use women voters as a lobby block, because it's not enough to say, do something. You have to show me that, okay, if I don't do it, what will you do? Do you understand? And that would help. And the second thing, why women are not voting for women? How many women do you see on the ballot? That is also a problem. even as proactive as I expected Labour Party to be, out of 109 tickets, maybe only 2 or 3 were female. So, and that is across board. So unless women are on the ballot, you can't say that they're not being voted for.
Well, on that note, Senator Ireti Kingibe, I would like to say congratulations on your 70th birthday.
Thank you.
And it's good to have you back at this table. You know, you've been here for more than 7 years.
Yes, I have.
And I hope that you will find time and time again, you know, to come back to this day live.
I assure you I will be a regular in future.
Thank you very much.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. I appreciate every one of you right there. It's another wonderful day. Today's Monday, 1st July, 2024. Happy new month to you all, my people. You are getting old. I'm getting old. We all are getting old. That is the reason why you must always stand for what is right, do what is right, because none of us is going to live forever. Sometimes when we say this, people might say, oh, shut up and just go straight to the point. But it's the reality. You're not going to live forever. I'm not going to live forever. Your footprint will speak for you, even when you're alive or when you're gone. So live a good life. That is what it stands for, and nothing can ever change that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. I love you so much. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being my backbone all the time. I appreciate every one of you right there. Pacha Enofe, my dear sister, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Peggy Modi, thank you. God bless you all. Madam Ame Bright, good evening to you, ma. Thank you very much. Patience Egaruwa, Dose Eno, Peter Ife, thank you very much. Abu Aziza, thank you very much for all you do. Madam Iris Finest, Madam Martina Abbas, UTV, God bless you all. I appreciate all your efforts. You see Andrew Rosia, Yosh, Emmanuel Shooks, God bless you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us today. This was I get there, and many others right there. I want to say thank you very much for your time with us today. Wisdom Lucky, I can see you as well. Sagovo Konrai, Vitus Akwabelen, Kwabina Adams, I can see you as well. Grace Ewa, thanks very much for joining us today. It's been a while. Adelaja Ogumbiyi, thank you very much, sir, for all you do. I appreciate you. Love Bob, I can see you right there as well. Stella Imasemedo, thank you. Peggy Modi, thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Obi Ashoko. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Now, God bless you now. I'd like us to move on right now as we have a lot to talk about. We still have a video to play, but I just wanted to come in quickly. But meanwhile, we are missing Madam Nena. Madam Nena, wherever you are, we don't miss you, Taya. We don't call your name, Taya. We don't know where you day. Try to come in, even though I know the situation of our country is frustrating and is discouraging, you know, to many people. But if you stay out, I stay out, everybody stays out, then we're not going to achieve what we want. Remember, just less than 48 hours, we call out King Ireti Kingibe, and she came out to speak. Some people normally say, oh, your talking doesn't go anywhere. It goes a long way because they are listening to you. So what they are doing, they come out. For the first time, King Ireti Kingibe is speaking against Tinubu for the first time. Remember, we called her out just less than 48 hours ago. This was our area of topic. We criticized her, of not doing what she's supposed to be doing as a senator of FCT. But she came out, to speak to you. So I don't know what you can learn from that, or maybe you are still doubtful that your voice doesn't go anywhere. But for me, I know, because I know the people that is listening to us, and I know many of them that reach out to me after or during the broadcast, giving credit to some of my panelists, and sometimes to me myself. Let's continue to speak. Let's continue to call them out. The situation in our country right now is not pleasing. We can't continue to pretend over it. I appreciate every one of you right there. Stella Afini, thank you. Clement, thank you very much. God bless you. Olabipe, Suyemi, God bless you. Agio, Deborah, thank you. Michael Abba, thank you. God bless you, all my people. Now, God bless you now. Guys, help us to share. Press on the like button. Help us to share. Also, press on the $sign. Somebody should buy me a coffee. I will appreciate that. Mike Akiombare, I can see you just coming in right now. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Blessing Deco. Good evening to you. Good evening to every one of you. And happy new month to you all. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. You can see the title right on the screen. If you think you are popular, come and contest election again, 2027. What happened before cannot happen again. Wike indirectly threatened Peter Obi and obedience. Yes, that's what it means. You know, he started his statement very, very rude by saying whoever should go and hang themselves. Just imagine a leader that people supposed to be looking up to using a word, go and hang yourself. Just imagine touts ruling us. Tout, Hagberus ruling us. And we are folding our hands, pretending that everything is fine. I'd like you guys to listen to what Wike have to say here. His body language, his speech. Digest it. In case you have something to say later on, then we can talk about it together. Thank you very much, my people. Now, God bless you now.
Go and hang yourself in a transformer. Yes. If you're angry, go and hang yourself.
How can a leader, a minister of a country using the word, go and hang yourself in the transformer? Just imagine that language. Just imagine the language. If you are angry of the situation of the country right now or whatever, as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu is doing well. That's him. So if you are angry that is not doing well or whatever it is, go and hang yourself in a transformer from a minister of FCT. What a shame. Listen.
If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. Yes. If you're angry, go and hang yourself. If I've done well, we have done well. If I've not done well, we have not done well. And we're proud to say, in this short time Mr. President appointed us, that we have done well.
All right, I'm posting on the link now. Somebody asking, should just post it. The link have been posted. For those of you that want to come, you can start coming in right now.
He said there are no schools. He said there are no hospitals. You as a legislator, what have you done? How many bills have you sponsored for us to improve our education and our health sector? How many? I challenge that legislator, if you are very, very popular, 2027, come and run under Abuja. We will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here's my territory. I'm not afraid. So people should come out and be able to accept the truth. We are not begging for anybody to be our friend. We have so many friends that we cannot even carry along. So how can we go and beg people to be our friends again? We're not interested in that. So if you are angry that people are praising us, wait. By next year, your BP level will go very high. Because the praises you will see will be too much. So I thank all of you.
Now, I would like to know which of the people praising these people. I don't understand because they kept saying it. You know, people praising us, people are happy with our government, people. Which of the people? Which of the people praising these people? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. In case you guys are not aware, anyway, Peter Obi is a politician, so he's our principal. He knows better than every one of us. I just hope that he knows how to package himself for 2027, because what I'm saying right now, these criminals have planned, they have structured everywhere, and trust me, 2027 is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but I don't know. I don't know Peter Obi's plan as well, you know. But whatever that happens, I just hope we can rescue our country, because trust me, Nigeria is captured. Nigeria is absolutely captured. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult. I'm telling you. In fact, let me say this. For some of you that is thinking that Peter Obi will rescue us, Peter Obi cannot rescue us. This is my opinion. I'm telling you, Peter Obi can't rescue us. Do you know why? Peter Obi needs to get there to rescue you. And Peter Obi cannot get there. So how do you expect Peter Obi to rescue you or me or us? He can't get there. These people will not allow Peter Obi to rule. Write that down. Peter Obi might try again. They won't allow him to rule. Some of you will still be arguing now. Now, not say if I talk something, I will go argue until it will come happen. I'll come show it to you. I will not call you all out that when I was saying it, because when I mentioned it on this platform that INEC will ring this election, ECBD attacked me so many times here. It will just call in. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. It can never happen. It can never happen. It's okay. Let me believe in him. It happened. I can't tell and say, my brother, how far? He can't quiet. The same CBD now we can't see maybe once in 2 years for this platform now. It's not consistent anymore. You know? Then I also said that judiciary will fail us. The same CBD said they can't dare. In fact, many of them, I'm only mentioning CBD, many of them. In fact, on the 29th of May, Tinubu will be sworn in. They said never. They cannot dare. They cannot dare. Look where we are. So some of you are already warming up now, arguing with me. No, they can't stop it. I'll be in 2037. They can't stop it. I'll be in 2037. You are arguing in your living room. You are arguing in your living room. Eh? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Peter Obi cannot rescue you and I, or us, or none of us. He can only if they allow him to sit there. This satanic set of people will not allow him there. I pray God give every one of us long life, good health, to witness 2027. They won't allow Peter Obi. I'm not speaking negatively. I'm telling you the facts. Nobody should come in to say, oh, let's be positive. Let's hope in God. Let's pray. God will do it. God will surprise them. God will do it. Many of you said it during the time of 2023 general election, that God is cooking. God is making for me. God is making this. Something is going to happen. Something is about to happen. That one want to happen. Nothing have happened. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And many of you, the funny part of it is that all this religionism that we have used to cover our head, you know, when it failed, we don't come back anymore to say, oh, it failed, oh, make could have forgive me. No. People will call into the show. Something is cooking. Something is happening. God revealed to me. God is about to do something. Something will happen on the 29th of May, the day they are swearing in Tinubu. You'll be surprised what will happen that day. Then that day passed. INEC cannot dare, it happens. Judiciary cannot dare, it happens. Tinubu has celebrated 1 year. Tinubu did Independence Day. Tinubu have done everything in Nigeria. Nigeria is quiet like a graveyard. So that means, wait till me they talk. Be like saying I can correct person now. Yes. So I'm telling you today, write today's date down, 1st of July, 2024, that 2027, Peter Obi cannot rescue Nigeria. They won't allow him in. I will support him more because after all, except I see somebody way better past Peter Obi, as I speak till today, I've not seen any. So obviously, I will support Peter Obi again. Except in the late minute, somebody where I know, I look and look and look, because I can remember I was the one that convinced my wonderful panelists here on Nigeria Watch to join me to support Peter Obi. Many of them were saying, no, I already have someone I'm supporting. This is that. It took me 1 week to convince my wonderful panelists here. And I can mention people like Madarita, Mr. Alex, and many others that are convinced on this platform, they join me to support Peter Obi, right? So if I find somebody that I know that, yes, this person, if he face these people, I'll still let you know. But for me, it's not day. It's not just day. I don't search, it's not day. Obviously, somebody cannot just come from nowhere now. We will not know your antecedents. We don't know anything about you. You just come from nowhere. You want to become the president of Nigeria. Obviously, I'm sorry, I won't support you. Because I don't know you. I don't know your record. But if we are going to have one of our current politicians or previous politicians, any of them that want to rule us, for me, capital no to any of them. So that means there is going to be difficult for us to find that person we can replace Peter Obi with. Replace Peter Obi with, yes. It's going to be difficult. How? Depend on your own assessment. For my own assessment is different. Yours is different. My own assessment, I have to do a research about you. That's why you see I come on this broadcast all the time. I tell you guys, do research about me. You know my father. You know my full name. You know everything about me. Do research about me. If you find anything incriminating to my name, expose me. That's the kind of person I want if it comes to 2027. Now it's okay. This person, we don't check out. Say when new person you can come. You say na diaspora you come from. We don't know anything you don't do. We don't know where you come from. Not be me. I cannot even use my platform. I'm not part of the gullible Nigerians. No. So there's every possibility. If in fact the chances of we finding somebody that we can use in replacing Peter Obi is like 1%. 1%. Then that means we are stuck, right? I'm getting somewhere. That means we are stuck. Because if the chances is 1%, to find anybody that will be better than Peter Obi is 1% of 100. So the remaining 99%, there's no hope. So if we find anybody, right? Now, because we can't find anybody, that means you and I, we have no choice than to back Peter Obi. But guess what? If you and I back Peter Obi again, which we don't have no choice, we must do, Peter Obi will still not be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 2027. This is very hurtful. Some of you would think, oh no, why? Is the fact. These people, they dealt with Peter Obi, they dealt with the obedient, they dealt with general Nigerians, all of us, in 2023, even when they were not in power. Right? Now, Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He have reinforced himself and his crew, or rather cabinet, or his supporters, or anyhow. So you are telling me 2027, Peter Obi go on seat Tinubu, except say now some of you want to tell us now Jesus Christ, and I tell you now one can convince us. Yes, say, no, it's possible. Mr. Heavy, it's possible. The Bible says in verse 10 equals to 8, it said, be hopeful, be this, be that. I'm sorry. I listen, but I cannot be captured. I cannot be that stupid to follow what the Bible is saying over the reality on what I can see. So finally, the only people that can remove Tinubu, that can make Nigeria better, are Nigerians, not Peter Obi. Yes, not Peter Obi. Except so now one made that innocent man go die for one's sake. And if it, God forbid, the enemy die for one's sake, una go satanically and satanically cry for only 1 week. Una go forget after the following week. Una will move on because I know Nigerians. They don't really care about you. Yeah. Now wait till your day their hand, now that they praise. Immediately you'll be I say, hey, say you push buckets. They don't forget you, they don't move on. That's Nigerians for you. So Una kill him. God forbid, say Peter Obi not dead prison. Whether he dead prison since that time now, many of them don't move on. Not some people now for na kitchen now, don't they talk. If it's why you talking like that. Then tell me, what have you done about Nnamdi Kanu now? How many of you and your family, you and your wife, have carried play card on your in your various country and stand on traffic light and be saying Nnamdi Kanu must be released? Send me the video. I'll play it here. Send me. Or how many of you don't send money go give Nnamdi Kanu wife me to look after his children since we they prison? How many of you send me the receipt? Send down here, send down. Make prove them. If you are part of Nigeria Watchdog. So we talk based on what we have seen before. Right? So my people, for those of you warming up for 2027, I'm not part of it. But if for any reason Peter Obi comes out to say, okay, he want to roll again, I'll support him. If there any party way go, they allow him to be the presidential candidate and Dati Ahmed follow as the vice. Any party way go, I'll follow him. But for Peter Obi to move to any party and he go be a running mate to anybody, I will use this by platform. I'm sorry, I will use this by platform, back to back. Deal with Peter Obi. Many of you now go hate me. I did tell you now. When I know if I tell you, say I don't do whatever I'm doing based on who wants to stand with me. I do whatever I'm doing based on the fact and the truth. I don't run with the crowd. I don't conform. I don't conform. I will say this again, and I've said it before in the past. If Peter Obi moved to any party, because for me, I don't have faith in Labour Party anymore. So for me to say Peter Obi must be a Labour Party, that means I'm a hypocrite because I don't like Labour Party. You and I know that. But if Peter Obi moved to any party, they allow him to be the presidential candidate. That's pass mark for me. I'll first go find, I'm not a big drink alcohol. I'll first go find one better drink. I'll drink first. Now put my leg for down. May they allow the running mate to be Dati Ahmed. If they not allow Dati Ahmed to be, but Peter Obi as the presidential candidate, maybe I might reconsider my step at that time. Depend. But my wish is for both of them, to be. Give us a mandate. Thank you. My wish is to see both of them be together because I believe in both of them so much, 100%. But for any reason, they can't say no. Peter Obi, you cannot have your way. Just be the presidential candidate. Make we give you your running mate. Then I'll reconsider. I'll sleep over him. But for any reason, they can't say, no, just come. Come be a running mate to one Ozuo, one fool, one criminal that have ruled us before in Nigeria. Peter Obi, go come and be a running mate. It will be woto on this platform. One thing you guys don't understand is this. Anyway, for some of you that is already planning, if you have to come on for the platform, let me quickly correct you. Anyway, if the media go, it builds new audience. In case you are not aware, we understand this thing. I studied film and media, and not just because I studied it, I've been practicing it for the past 12 years. Anywhere media go, you build new audience. Always have that in mind. So the space, that share where you for comment, another person will sit down put. So nobody's an island where you go believe, say no, without me, you can't do this, you can't do. No, nobody. I want everybody to know that. So in case you are planning for me in the future, don't worry, with your medicine, we don't already get them. Yes, 2027 is around the corner. We don't already get your medicine. We know how we'll tackle you. Can I tell you what I want? You want force me to wait till your prayer or your Bible tell you? No. We don't say Bible talk and say make we not be stupid. I bet it talk for verse 18 equals to 9. You know they there. So listen, guys. Nigeria is captured. There's every possibility we might not be able to rescue ourselves out of this. If you ask me why, and I'll tell you why. Because Nigerians are not ready. Nigerians wait for weekends to enjoy themselves, go to lounges, drink, smoke, their drugs and whatever, and they press blow, and they are good. So for me, there's every possibility that in the next 20 years or 50 years, we might not be able to rescue Nigeria because it's a recycling purpose. Yes, these guys are recycling themselves. If Nigerians allow Tinubu to do it 8 years, if he want come out, he go give to another person where he be a melocon. In case you are doubting me, check since 1960 till now, you will know that the people that have been ruling us, they are recycling themselves. Some of them have ruled twice, some of them have ruled once, but they have been recycling themselves. It's only Goodluck Jonathan that ruled once. And it was even by mistake, 19 entered there by mistake. If Yar'Adua not died, Jonathan for not enter. These people, the cabals that you and I don't know, that is taking the decision what happened in Nigeria. In fact, you don't know. In fact, let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is a president today. Some of you are blaming Tinubu. Tinubu release Nnamdi Kanu. Listen, there are these cabals that tell Tinubu, if you dare, you all don't finish. Try now. Try yourself. Tinubu will say, okay, sir. I'm sorry, sir. No, I never thought about it. I won't do it. These are the cabals that you don't know. They take decisions on your behalf. I don't talk my own, no. For those of you that is doubtful, don't worry, we'll go meet for 2027 by God's grace. I'll remind you all. Say CIB. And for those of us that lives abroad, that by God's grace, privileged to have another home, always be grateful to God. Wake up every day, give thanks to God. Thank God for your life, the life of your wife, your children, your husband. Just give thanks to God because know that we are better than anybody that lives in Nigeria. It's only opportunity now we get where we take care of another home. Always be grateful because Nigeria is dilapidating every day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate every one of you right here. Please help us to press on the like button, help us to share, and let's do this together. I have articles to showcase quickly so that we can start talking. I already know that some of my panelists, they can't wait to start talking, and my callers as well. But meanwhile, Tinubu, presidential fleet. Nigeria's president has 10 planes. Leaders of Britain, Singapore have none. Some people will say, waiting concern you. You don't know how many way Buhari use. I beg. Just leave them for us. Okay? When I know this, as I see and as I tell the presenter, as you know, Nigeria was don't report fake news. Yes, nobody can ever blackmail us. What we report here, we must showcase the source. Yes, loot recovered under Buhari were returned to the looters. Ex-aide Obono Obla was returned back to people who thief the money. In case he knows all this, our English will speak for it too the big. Many people deal with not to understand all this English. Make I talk am. The money where politicians thief, where they go carry come back. Under Buhari, they return the money where the same politician thief to the person who effective am. Say, take your money, now your money. I believe say some of you now, where they watch us from afar, you now go don't understand now. Waiting they happen for our country. That's what I say. Don't worry, I'll tally this up with a short video shortly. But meanwhile, we talk about the insecurity earlier on. Yes, it's getting serious. Government reportedly abducted 20 travelers along Ijebu-Ode Shagamu Expressway. 20. These 20 people where they thief so, where they carry so. If you find out now, 5 of them for inside these 20 go day where they talk and say, no, I don't want to come out, I don't want to die, you know, concern me, I beg, or maybe some others go, they will say, my pikin, enter us, whether they do protest, not join, you know, concern you, blah, blah, blah. I've told you guys before on this platform to know that the things that you are running away from might still kill you. That thing that you're saying, no, I don't want to talk, man, not die. Yes, it might still end up killing you. I like us to move on. This evening, I'm not happy. I know most cases, my monologue here, they offend some of you now. Make una know the two verse. I dey talk I might be. When I dey talk, I not dey put anybody for my heart who go verse or who no go verse. I hear the talk I might be. Nigerians languish as food prices soar in Kaduna, Kano, Katsina. Anyway, I'll leave that one right there. I have one more to go, right? I guess. Okay, let me bring this to your screen. Bear with me. I guess I have just one more to go. No, I have one more to go. Let's take this. And so we see another insecurity. Bandits strike Abuja town, kill 1, kidnap 4. Now the same Abuja, 9 wicked they brag just now. Say we are doing well. We are doing well. If you don't like it, jump into IT token. Go and jump into transformer. I don't know IT token is now. But see, bandit strike in Abuja town, kill 1, kidnap 4. Not be me talking, na Vanguard na talking. So that's why you guys will not see anywhere when I want to hold me, because everywhere they report for you, they will not put our own opinionism at the end of our presentation, which we are entitled to. Thank you. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone for you. That is all I have for you guys today. But meanwhile, I'd like to tally that looting, return back to looters. Again, I would like to quickly tally that up with this short video so that we can start talking. Thank you very much, my people. Now God bless you now. Listen to this and you'll be shocked.
Is corruption in the Nigerian government or in the Nigerian system?
Some of the things I recovered were returned back to, the people will recover those things from. For instance, there was this case of somebody will recover 80 S-Class Mercedes-Benz car, brand new, houses, farms, motorcycles, and so forth. In a house in Jabi, under information, we got intelligence, and we went there, we saw all those things. I wrote to the customs, the DG of customs, do these people pay custom duties on these vehicles? 80 brand new S-Class, armored plated. The CG of customs said no, they didn't pay. I wrote to Federal Inland Revenue Service. These people pay tax? If you are importing, if you have this kind of vehicles, if you have money to buy this kind of vehicles, you should pay enormous tax to the Nigerian government. They say no, they don't have any record of them paying tax. So we went to court. We got an order of official, and then the court asked us to, we should take custody of those things, interim for official, pending the hearing of the case. So I did a memo to the Attorney General to brief him of what we were doing. But later on, the Attorney General said that all the cases are investigated. They never mandated me. One of them was, came through Panama Papers. You know about the Panama Papers? Mm-hmm. A Nigerian senator, former military governor, was mentioned that he has properties in offshore islands. Since I didn't have the structures to investigate this issue, which is overseas, I went to the DG, NIA, said, look, please, let us work together to do this investigation. And they did the investigation. The report was sent to me. I sent one to the president and I sent one to the Attorney General that this man has over 200 million pounds in the offshore islands.
A former governor, a sitting senator.
He's no longer in the Senate.
No, at the time.
At that time, he was a sitting senator. But he had been president of the Nigerian Senate.
But nothing happened.
Not till today. What of the $69 billion? I got a letter, I didn't prompt them, from an American law firm saying that they have assets or access to a bank account in Texas that has over 69 billion US dollars. Proceeds from stolen crude oil. And the 9 billion, 69, the proceeds from the crude oil is 60 billion. The 9 billion is, they mentioned the name, Patrick Aziza, who was national security advisor. And I thought it was beyond me, so I wrote to the president that this is what this firm has, alleged, yes, that they are asking for money, that if we make some payment available, that they will give us the bank, not the orders of the account number, the bank accounts, and so forth and so on. So I went to the president and said, approve, so that we can recover this money. 69 billion, it's a lot of money. Of course, nothing came out of it.
Up to now.
I also did a letter to Attorney General to brief him. But do you know what he said? The day he saw my wife, he laughed in a very sarcastic manner. I think Obla claimed that he would recover 69 billion US dollars. I said recover the money. He was being sarcastic. How would I recover the money when you didn't act as the Attorney General? Somebody has said, look, we have $69 billion of Nigerian money in a bank account in America.
And the government did not take action.
Nothing. Look, it's in the media. If you look at Punch published the story. Punch published the story. Even when Buhari was in office, they did. I think if I would download it and send it to you, nothing was done.
It feels like the government you work for was a failure in that respect.
Why I have said so, that I was disappointed, because I believe so much in, the former president, and I worked passionately for him.
But would you attribute the underdevelopment of our country today to corruption?
Why not? Look, if you can, somebody can take $69 billion out of Nigeria. If we have $69 billion, our universities will change, our polytechnics, our secondary schools, we'll have water, and this is just a tip. That is just a tip of the iceberg.
There are so much more.
More.
All right. Unagayera, I believe say some of una go shock, right? Okay. I never see anything for Nigeria. As we dey play am, right? We go play am. You go listen. I go listen. Everybody go enter house. We will say no. After tomorrow, we'll not talk about them again. That's why the politicians keep taking advantage of us. Because they know say, we'll just make noise, but nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to come out of it. Let me start taking calls. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. Love God is my strength. Good evening to you, man. Thanks for calling in. Please talk to us.
My brother, good evening.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone on the comment section, the panelists and the callers later. And good evening, Mommy Diaspora. And I just want to say thank you very much for what you do.
Thank you.
See, if I start to appreciate all what you are doing, I'm a big lawyer. I really do appreciate it. If not for here, most of these things, I might not even get access to them. And when I listen to all what I've just listened to today, I have a kind of boiling. I'm boiling in my spirit. I want to ask a question. Everybody on this platform, those on the comment section and the panel, can I ask a question? Is Nigeria supposed to be a poor country? Is our children supposed to be struggling in their schools? Our farmers, are they supposed to be using cutlass to teach farm? Are they not supposed to have tractors, everything working for them? When they'll be pushing it and planting things? Yes. I know people are going to ask me, please, I need answer. But because of our country, the way it is, the way we have some special people who are only thinking about themselves. They're only thinking about their children, everything. They don't care what happened. If one person can steal as much as $1 like that and go put it outside in a bank, and some people, imagine, don't look at that money. That money can be used to better the life of Nigerians in education, our farmers, everything, our road. That everybody, we can't drive on our road. Accidents are happening. People are being fired. Look at that money. One person stole that money. That's to tell you that Nigeria is one of the richest countries, if not for this wicked and selfish people that we have as leaders who are not supposed to be leaders. I was saying the other day, as anybody that is thinking, a Nigerian that is thinking that in 2023 or we will come in, we are just seeing something else. It was before I believe that God is involved in this thing. God is not all. If He has done everything for us to go for it and do it ourselves. And we are the only people who can deliver ourselves. Let's look at it well. Nobody can do this thing for us. Or Peter alone cannot do it. Nagawa, thank you, you said it. When we are there, God, Nagawa can say, hey, look at it today. We are here again. We are here again. That's all get on my head. Now we will wait again till 2023 and 27. Hoping that Obi will come and do what? Obi will die for us. Thank you, go ahead and do this in ourselves and take all these people away so that we can get our country back. We are sitting there waiting for Obi to come and do something. The youth are not serious. Go to Instagram. You will see party that cannot see the UK and sit in Nigeria. So tell me, who are those that go to fight? What are we going to do? These people you see, they are all involved in enjoyment all over the place. All of them, they carry woman when getting Kingibe. Now all of them they do. Carry woman when carry fake breast for front. Now all of them they do. Nobody care anymore. Now us here they kill ourselves. And we they do ourselves because we say don't fire. Quickly. I'm sorry. Let me go to Ireti Kingibe. I thank you for the first time you came out. At first you were shaking, but later you opened your mouth and you spoke. Thank you for condemning the government of this man, President Tinubu. Thank you. And for you, Wike, continue. You think you at the end of your life, you might not even get to 2027. You are making out. And look after yourself. Don't kill yourself because of Nigeria. Nobody cares for anybody. God help us. And I want to say, I was surprised to find out that lady is 70 years. She's really beautiful.
Exactly. God bless you. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Ireti Kingibe is 70. Hey, God, oh. That woman, she just look after herself. Oh. No, my people, one they look after herself. Oh. Me not gonna be like, say, you day 40, they look like 70 years. 70. That woman be. Yes.
I put something in the private chat to ask Love God my strength something, but I think maybe you didn't see it.
Oh, I not see him at all. I not see him, but I will still talk.
Maybe she's listening. If she's in the comment section, Madam Love God is my strength. If you're in the comment section, please drop your email address for me there, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you very much, Sir Innocent. Thank you very much for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Yes. Good afternoon, my man. Good afternoon, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
Everybody in your family, they are doing good because that's what was most important to me.
Exactly.
Good life.
Exactly. We are good, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank God for that. Yeah, I was looking at your presentation and all that. No, normally I don't comment on almost everything. I just skip and Now, talking about this Wike and what he was saying, and then after that you were saying that people during the other time, the last time people were saying Tinubu will not be sworn in. This will not happen. This will not happen. The way you were saying it, and then they all happen. Now, and you were saying again, that the 2027, what things that could happen. You see, I know, like I said to you, you're a young man. Just calm your nerves. I hope when you do all these things, you still calm your nerves, and you don't go to sleep with it, which will be okay. Because Nigeria is not a place that will just be raising hypertension for Nigeria. Because so far Nigeria is not going to go anywhere. The last time I said, what I want, first of all, Nigeria is to be good. Because all the people say they want a better Nigeria, they want a better Nigeria. If Nigeria was good, believe me, you and I will not spend so much time that we are spending abroad now. If it's just, Nigeria is just good, we will not be here. Because nobody who goes from where it's good and say, oh no, I'm living here because it's not better. You understand? So, like you were saying, so if you have a voting card in Nigeria, would you be voting next election or would you not?
Are you asking who?
Yeah, question, yes. Would you be voting based on what you narrated that Nigeria is not going to the next election?
No, I cannot answer questions, sir. Just give your submission. For me, I don't really like taking questions from people. Just give your submission.
Yeah, okay. Because you are the moderator, and I follow what you moderate. I don't just come in and say things. From what you moderate.
Once I've moderated it, you just give your submission. But questions is not really good for anchors.
Oh, okay. So you don't take questions, you don't answer them.
It's not
the
really
last thing
good.
I saw a video. I don't know if it's true or not. That they have IDP in Edo State. Do you know about it?
Yes, it's there.
Oh, yes. It's a question too. I don't know. You know?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, it's there. He has been there for long.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to know. I just saw it today. I said, oh, wow. So then what happened? They just left them there. There's nothing. They don't rehabilitate them back. They are not doing anything for them.
Obaseki will answer that.
I think it's your governor, isn't it? Ask him and let us know what he's doing.
All right. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Just do what you can. God bless you all too.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you too. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
Bye.
All right. Before another call comes in, I'd like to quickly respond to you, Ify. You said your headline is misleading. Wike was talking to Ireti and not Obi. You see, that is what you digested, right? Okay, I want to ask you a question. Do you know anybody called Ireti Kingibe in your life before until she became the senator? You don't hear that name before. For me, I never heard her before. So now read the headline. If you think you are popular, come and contest election again 2027. If you think you are popular, that's a message directly to Peter Obi. So this is our job. We understand this thing. Don't allow them to put on mask to deceive you. You understand? He presented himself like Ireti Kingibe had to talk to. Forget. He was sending this strong message to Peter Obi. Then he went on by saying, what happened before cannot happen again. So it is an Ireti Kingibe they talk. Ireti Kingibe whether you just one backhand slap, take push from one corner, boza. Now you don't understand the game. I'm not gonna blame you. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm calling from Germany.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please talk to us 3 minutes.
Please make an advice, Oga Jonathan, make it channel the strength we get for Edo State to all those people where they cost over $billions. This money, next would analyze this word for when I post. Let me only do never chief $1 before. It kind of strength to make an advice on may not carry enemy for Edo State body. Now I just might call my just talk with that no.
Okay.
That's the truth. Because they never chief money. In the kind of extent they go Labour Party, that's maybe brother they live up for Labour Party before. I mean I got a brother.
You know, say an election period now, so anybody is destroying anybody.
I know, but the way they challenge the part of the people say yes, the part of the say don't take money before. See money where they call today, my head is big. $6 billion when they call. Don't be billion, not be $1 billion. See money. Make a Ghana strength go eye neck. Make a Ghana go there, make their trial or they know they ring the election again. Not be Edo State.
But they do it before now. They do it all the time. Now because the election, don't say election come. That's his job. No, but that is his job. He's always analyzing what is happening in Nigeria. But don't forget, say now Edo State. Okay, may not talk about Olumide again, Abi.
Because you not chief money, you know what chief $1.
All right, no problem, sir. Thank you.
Now I go this company they talk about so go to children's home. Now I go there. People say they speak Fiji, will be law. You know that kind of discuss Fiji English, you know, they fear me. They break them down.
Thank you, sir.
That person they near most children, I want complain with Edo State.
All right.
They don't know what they do.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
No worry, I want to enter flight, so I go tell her for us. No worry, I promise you. All right, Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Mr. Alex.
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, now we can hear you. Talk to us, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Yeah, I am really tired. The kind of money you mentioned just now, $60 billion.
69.
For people or for one person. 69 billion, my brother. You see, this is why we keep talking. Regardless, we'll keep talking until we reach a boiling point. So some of you now have not seen why we are talking. Exactly what nearly all the governors are doing. These are the federal government level, not in general, was laughing sarcastically, mocking the wife of that man. Exactly what people are doing at the governorship level. Kaduna State President Governor cried out that Erufai left $500 million, half a billion debt. Fubara also said a lot about Wike's financial rascality as a governor. It can go on and on. Edo State, we are also crying. How did we spend 4.5 trillion naira allegedly that entered Edo State since Obaseki became a governor? How did our debt hit $314 million? This is what they recruit some of us to become liars, psychophants, and hallelujah boys. And we keep doing these things. And they are stealing our children's future. They are stealing everybody's future. APC, PDP, Labour, Afghan, all of us. They are using us. They are using us. They are using us, guys. It's just a shame. That money can build like 40 countries and give them savings for the next 100 years. 40 countries. 40. There are countries that are 3 million people. There are countries that are 4 million, 1.5 million. St. Kitts, Barbados. Go and check their population. So let us keep fooling ourselves for different parties. They just keep watching us on their plasma TV, sipping their red wine, laughing at us sarcastically. They mock us. They give us face cap to wear. They give us t-shirts to wear. They give us a flag of the parties to fool ourselves while they cut away these billions of dollars. We have to sit down and think, rethink, and watch what Kenya is doing.
And Mr. Alex, and at the end of the day, they will also use the billions of dollars to intimidate you and I.
Exactly. They will buy houses in Banana Island for their girlfriends. Some of them, their maid have houses in different countries of the world. They are using us. They are all using us. Make our eye declare. Nigeria, thank you for the program. Make our eye declare. They know how to react when they come. Let's learn from Kenya and Sri Lanka. Because this is not funny anymore. These guys are so wicked. These guys are so careless. That money can build Nigeria times 3 and give us a reserve of at least $10 billion somewhere like a national reserve. What are they? Where are they going to with this money? They will rot in hell. All of them will rot in hell. They will rot in hell.
My brother, they don't rot in hell. I don't believe say hell they. The hellfire just did this word where we do so. So if you want made the rot here, made the rot here, may we see as they take the rot, not before where person not the see.
What do you want me to say? Nobody dies with money. Nobody's buried with money. Nobody. So I believe in life after year. What can I say? Until our eye go clear.
Then if they die, no, now you're the correct house if they go. If you think that nobody died with money, if he died, their children will continue enjoying the money. So what do you think about that?
So one day we're going to stand up to our rights. We have to do it now.
Okay, good. Now you are talking.
It could be next week.
Thank you.
It could be next week. It could be next year. It could be next 2 years. We have to wake up.
Thank you.
Forget about these political parties and let us copy what other countries are doing and they are getting results. Let me just start up with this one, sir. Niger Republic, since they did their own protest revolution, they are the 3rd or the 4th fastest growing country in Africa. Burkina Faso, their GDP has changed. It's been like that. We have to wake up. We have to wake up. $69 billion. Hey, I can't sleep today.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Ogashimi, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us. Yes, sir.
Thank you for taking my call. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I greet all Niger Watch family. Happy New Month. Happy 1st of July.
Happy New Month.
This is our week of independence here. I don't want. I want to ask you. I want to ask you kind of question. Like, is it Nigeria you're fighting for? See, it's like sometimes there is a news. There's some news you will hear like this. You say, you ask yourself a question. What am I doing? Is it really the fight? Is it really good? Am I fighting a good
To be
fight?
honest, if that kind of question, I'd like to answer it, but I'll answer it in a different way. Sometimes I think and say, what we are doing here, maybe I should just turn my platform and start doing something else. Or some people that is thinking that we are making money so that I can make proper money. Because to be honest, Nigerians are not serious. We are not ready. Everybody, apart from us that is here, some of you call it in, some of you join the panel, and those of you on the comment section, God bless you all. But if you have to look at it holistically, majority of Nigerians right now are not ready. So then you begin to ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's all this? Let me change and do something else. It's crazy. So I believe that is it.
Right, because this money, how can people that loot money, you loot it again? You take the money to their doorsteps. Come on, are we serious as a nation? Are we? Come on, what's wrong with us? Hey, man, I'm baffled when such a news will just bust out. Nobody will just stand up and say, no, this is getting out of hand. It's crazy though. And you see, very soon, Wike will become irrelevant for politics in Nigeria. Believe me. Because the way Wike is going is bad. His arrogance is too much. His pomposity is too much. The way he's going as if he is a god in a FCT, a minister for Federal Republic of Nigeria will just tell someone, if you don't like this government or you don't like what is going on, go out, maybe hang yourself or let him go and hang himself. He should go and hang himself or hug transformer. The way people, the government was with, when this video was playing, someone, when he said this, someone was clapping hand. I said, oh my God, who is doing this? Who do this into these people? Why are you clapping hand for someone that are vomiting nonsense from his mouth? They're clapping for him. Oh my God. And let me tell you, you see this good morning. Ireti Kingibe was saying, yes, Ireti Kingibe said, he said good things, but at some places she would throw herself, which I asked myself when that video was playing, are you telling me, are there these people, occult people in that chamber? When you will pick some word you will say, and you won't say some word. Maybe when you say some words that you're not supposed to say, or the secret, or whatever, they will come after you. I think that's why what is going on. No one will come out and say the truth in Nigeria. You always take some and say some and leave some. And that is not right. Okay, Wike is saying, who will come out 2027 because he know what he did. And when he's telling us that he ready to buy anybody in 2027, and he ready to do anything, to do more than he did in 2023. So Nigeria, you guys should be aware. I know nobody want to get up, nobody want to do anything. Now, in terms of Mr. Elvis, you say it all. Let me tell you, no, if you see all this money, billion, they have already start campaigning, sharing the money, putting the money in places, the way they will use it to campaign, the way they will use it to bribe. So anybody coming out 2027, man, the way you say it, that's where I see it. Because people and what happened 2023 will still happen, because you guys, you believe that the election was rigged, and you never come out and protest. You never come out. You're waiting for people to say, you guys should come out the way and start protesting. So the same thing, they know Nigeria weak point, they use that thing, rig the election. So whoever that saying Peter Obi will be president 2027, my brother, my sister, you're dreaming. But put this on your head. So
All right.
what bad thing happening in Nigeria? You're not coming out to protest, to put your voice out there. So you to remain the same. So the suffering just stage 1. We haven't entered to stage 2. Thank you, Nadia Watch. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you very much. All right. Ogashi Mize, you can see that I gave you a lot of time today to talk. And in case of next time, you know, say sometimes once in a while they do bonanza like this, you know. All right, guys. I appreciate every one of you callers. Please hold on for now. I'll come back to you guys again later. I'd like to hear from my panelists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would like to appreciate Josh Blueshell and Peter Ife. Thank you very much for the super chat. Nagona, God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Guys, help us, press on the like button, help us to share. Let me come to the first person on the panel today, which is Omashola. Omashola, after 78 years, you finally resurfaced. I will not know where you come there again. You know, thank you, sir, for joining us today. And back talk to us. We don't hear you. Your mic not good. We don't hear anything. Omashola, unfortunately, we don't hear you. I don't know whether or not you. But let's call on the next person. You know, Black Panther, please, if you are there, sir, talk to us. Good evening to you. Black Panther, you're not there as well.
I'm here.
Okay. Talk. You say waiting. If you talk to me anyhow, I'll just put you for back.
I never see anything. Now bone the shock now. Now they say $64 billion. They shock now. Now I just small. No, you hear the man talk. Before I go ahead, I would like to thank everybody. Today is a blessed day, and thank God things are going like this. Because I'm not moved, and I'm not shaking from any news that I hear, because we have a prelude of those news that are coming out. But before I go further, I would like to thank everyone. Thank Mommy in Diaspora, my mommy. May God bless you. So quite very busy now. I'm just sneaking out to do to come in here. I want to thank the commenters, top notch to you, every one of you. And I've been looking at the comments section. I'm so glad. I'm pleased with every one of you that are on the comment section. You are doing a great service. Whether you are for or you are against, you are doing a great service, because as you are for and you are against, people are learning from both ends to make a decision. May God bless every one of you. I want to thank the patrons on the studio. God bless you all. Let's continue to dialogue and see if we can have a way forward. But the first thing I would say, first foremost, I will tag everyone. Is Nigeria a country? I would like to say to every one of you, every one of us need to sit down and go study our history. We need to study, because if we don't have that history on hand, most of us will be talking, and some of us will say, "Oh, Mr. Sabi, I too Sabi." You see, I was in this panel some times ago, about 3 days ago, when we were arguing about something here. We are not talking because we want to talk or to make everybody, or to make somebody flabbergasted about it, or to make somebody excited, or to win anybody. I'm not winning anybody over to come and vote for the right person. But I'm trying to say the truth so that you can make your own decision by yourself. And the first thing I would take into recognition is that person a thief? And if I go deep, I found out that person is a thief, then I strike him out. Then I'll go ahead again to look at another person. Is that person a thief? If he's not a thief, how far has he gone? What has he participated in? And how far did he administer his office Was it 80%? Was it 90%? Was it 50%? I assess people like that. And when I assess, I put it one side. I bring another person, I assess, I put it, I grade them, put it one side. But when we come here and somebody say, oh, you are too savvy, look, I've outgrown words of men that will move me from my position. Rather, I learn from people so that I can know more and get myself enlightened so that I can be able to educate people out there. I was so surprised when the person said I too sabi. Well, I want to say it here now. You see, Edo State.
A Black Panther, we can't hear you anymore. I think something is happening to you.
I rejected what was.
Hello? Black Panther, your network is failing. It's failing.
Oh, it might be. Sorry. Okay, hold on.
You've lost a majority of your contribution.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now, but
okay.
Focus, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I was on the Wi-Fi. Now, like I said, I am not here to convince anybody. But the dimension in which information will be coming, you got to, research on it and teach yourself using the internet, or you buy books and read. Edo State have IDP camp, and we have all forgotten. It took men that are not Edo-lite to bring that picture back into the limelight for us to see. And it took a candidate, Akpata, to go there and address their situation. And you have a sitting governor who doesn't even care whether they are existing, but they still gave your land out to the Fulanis. They are right there in Edo State. People don't see. When we talk, people say, "Oh, you hate the governor." I don't hate him. I need to put himself for me to hate him. I will hate him to nothing. That life is. If this is the legacy he's going to put aside, well, may God bless him and God judge everyone according to how he has done on the surface of the earth. Now, let's go to Nigeria. I've been asking this question. Is Nigeria a country? Most of you think I'm joking. I'm not joking. We are going to see more. The money your former vice president, OBJ said, if you see
you are going in and out. Can you get close to your mic? Put it in your mouth. You are going in and out.
I'll go. Let somebody take over. I'll talk later.
Can I go ahead now?
You can go ahead. I'll talk later.
Can anybody hear me now? To be sure.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. And where do I start from? First is that coming to this panel sometimes, Nigerian problem can be very annoying. This news of this 555 trillion of how much money somebody has kept. I don't know if anybody has any information about the person, because the man mentioned on Azazi. I don't know if it's that same man that died on, I think, helicopter crane crash. Now, if he's the one who is spending that money now, or the money is just there, our wickedness is so strong that we don't care. And an example of the bold politician amongst them is Ricky. Bold enough to tell you, if you don't like it, go and hack the transformer. Nigerians, when the option of Kenya starts, people like Wiki should taste it and see how it feels when people are suffering. How on earth a public figure will say a word like that. If you don't like what we are doing, go and hang transformer. And that's the word of an Agbero. Nigerian government is being ruled by educated touts. For him to have to even say Obi should come again 2027 and see what will happen is to tell you Nigerians that are here, you are complaining, you are suffering. If you can succeed on that 1 year with this suffering, I'll give you a hand. Because if you don't take back this government and make a hell of mayhem to chase this people out, there will be no 2027 for anybody. These people you will not even do election. The man was not in government. He rigged the election. He's not in power. How on earth do you think? Left for me, Peter Obi, if you are listening, just go and find somewhere, if it's UK or America, and think of something else to do. Forget about Nigeria for now. There is no, Mr. Evans said it, the demons in Nigeria will never let somebody like Peter Obi get there. He can never. From now to tomorrow, talk from now to tomorrow. Nigerians talk from now to tomorrow. Peter Obi can never be our president until we do our part. And our part is to be on the streets, protesting against terrible human beings in government, senators involved in putting us in this mess. Salary you cannot pay. They have said, okay, 100,000. You say you can't pay 100,000. How much is 100,000? So I can't pay as minimum wage. We are so wicked. Nigerian politicians are wicked. Even though you stay with them, they laugh at you. They are wicked. Just like that man said, they were like giggling and yabbing his wife. Let us see how you get the money. Because they have been sharing the money. Looted funds. Abacha's money has been coming. Then, where did they put it? Yet they are still borrowing. A man has died and left money for us somehow. And yet, we can't still utilize it and use it well to develop ourselves. We are still borrowing and they are stealing it. And Nigerian politicians, what is your problem? The money you are stealing and you are accumulating, will you go to the grave with it? Will you go to the grave with it? How many billion can you spend? How much do you spend in a day? Can you sleep in more than one room at a time? Can you eat 2 plates of rice at the same time? Why are we so greedy and wicked? And you see people suffering. And the painful part is Nigerians are not saying anything. They are still hailing them. I wish these people showing this video of Wiki could have showed us the crowd. Whether we know it's a regular crowd and they are all clapping for demons. If tomorrow a bus for Nigeria, all these people now, their private jet, they don't go. Kenya, get mind, blow their president plane. Tinubu, you say he wants to buy plane. Everything Tinubu is doing is selfish to just let you know. He wants to be the first person to have a new plane. He wants to be the one that changed the national anthem. He wants to have records to his name. Why are you so selfish, Tinubu? And somebody said on the background before the program started, that a wicked person will be doing wicked and I think is doing good, which is the truth. Because if you're not a wicked person, you will not see Nigerians suffering and complain about food stuff to eat. I watched a video today. One man was saying even the cheapest food, garo, people can't even afford it. That is rice, gari, and groundnut oil. People can't afford it without even meat. That's how people are suffering. Nigerian government, we are talking now. People are saying, if the matter cake burst, pipeline burst, I don't know when what they pass burst. Moon are ready for them. Thank you. Who is next?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. Let me just wrap it up.
All right.
And just
Black Panther, thank you,
yeah.
Mashallah. Black Panther, you don't finish now, so I'll allow other
I never say anything now.
But your network was failing. No, hold on. Your network was failing. Hold on. Let somebody else speak. I'll come to you to finish.
Okay,
that was your
okay. If I have time anyway. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Destiny, thanks very much for joining us today. I would like you to talk to us. Good evening to you. You have 8 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. Naija Watch, and good evening to every one of us on the panel. And I greet all of us here, both the commenter and every one of us. I greet Mom in the diaspora. Let me start from the IDP. For IDP for Edo State, nobody for here we go say no say IDP there Edo State. Unless we know they tell ourselves the truth, because only when they bring all those IDP come out, only when they go there, I believe maybe now within this they want to election. Because I still remember when I think 2019, I believe 2020, I don't remember, whether they shared palliative. The governor should carry palliative go give them. Maybe because he won't come for the second tenure, that cause he don't do tenure. He don't do election finish now, not coming. So not be now. We know say IDP did. So make anybody not bring all those ones come out now because of election. Anything where they want to do for the Edo, may they tell us, may them we know what they could do. Although even if they tell us, they not tell us, not be what they talk they do. And different things that they do. We know that one. That one part. The other video for the man we talk about that $65 billion. A bit million, not talking with them. Because I listened to that man, but I don't forget that I listened to that finish for the full video that Saturday. The man was then make the go hard before the Nigeria go even get it. In the fear to mention many names, both as the former vice president, how they go collect money. They ask who collect this money. In they try one find out, they shut them up. But when this man, I remember when they want to do APC primary, some people for here still they say they support him, make it come, join the if he win the primary, they go like make it be the candidate of APC. Now they forever like pass Jagaba. And I don't know whether they don't hear all this news then, because you don't see where they talk about this money where this man carry. Take over when Buhari we not see Buhari with the final panel. So many of all these politicians, they know how to use us. Thank God say many people now don't see Wiki when they do this election. How many of us don't see Wiki now tyrant? Wiki no that be. How many of us don't know? When he be governor, we know. But when they want to do the election, some of us here still we for like me Wiki call. Now no nonsense man. First where we know see himself na nonsense. Now we can know say we cannot sabi talk. We can sabi talk. More than live like that, because some of us here support am when he did it for marriage. Now go fit handle everybody. How many people he do the handle now? Not be the same way they talk anyhow when he be governor. Not be so they talk. So not be now we want from them idea. When they buy everybody, go this state, donate money. Your state, what do you do for the state? Only flower. That would hear when he did government. Like say our born children where they come, now only flower they want to follow. No good infrastructure, nothing. Just the shout up and down about flyover. Don't shout at all. Say see the thing where put down, where we see go make all these children learn or school or whatever. Where we see men and legacy. Say that woman they shout today now. The road where they do, the only road where they within the city there. So the rest of us when on see the city, we know worthy to live. And even with the condemn all these politicians, even politicians not be even our biggest problem. Our biggest problem are some of our big men where we dey respect. That makes some of our big men for Nigeria, I know the respect, I know the CDI. Because now then they help all these politicians, they take the money. That customer that they talk and say some now cost and immigration, I don't know. Say some private jet for Nigeria. Now they carry all the whole money, all the whole properties for the private individuals, private jet. Now they do all those things. But we still come here. Many of us will not be friends to some of them. If you call one of the art now, Mr. Najawo for here, if there's not taking, some of us know they come here again. We will say, he not be politician. But if they help politician, they do bad thing. But because he one or two, we don't like her. We will say, he never hold any post before. Now only who hold post the thief. Not be then they help them the thief. If we see anybody where they do the thing, we will condemn her. Then the country go move. Not be anyone where we say it dey close to us. Why we say some of them then they sponsor all these politicians, but they say never hold public office. Not only who hold public office, not be the bad person. So now many of them they teach them how to take the money, how to misuse them. Like those that $60-something million now. It is now the man carry them by himself. Not be someone when good luck did that, and we don't know some pastors where they use their private jet, they carry the money. How many of them we don't condemn? Because now big men. But if you now we go be even the poor man said now we they still join all those one what they call billionaires, still they condemn our fellow frustrated poor men. They say live now because you're back. The worst part of where they pay me back they will say now because you're part of make money. And so power they say they just they say that if you now poor, if now this kind of money I don't collect out. I rather poor man not shop your money. But still they'll still come at go see your family. Then we'll call the Thursday tomorrow when the man don't divide from the way where we not like, now we'll completely condemn. All of them are the same. Since when they start this election thing for Edo State, now only today, now let's not talk with them like or condemn all the whole party. And now waiting me and they always what I will do with that. Not be you come because in a party where you like. You the thought say yes, the party do okay, the party good. Whose party good? Party where they not fit tell us how they take my money, and a party where everybody run follow saying they do okay, they do well. And none of us see what happen for them. We know what talk because with the supporter. If we really want to make the country good, most start out like that. They call anybody out. Alex, thank you. Because I really disagree with you from since how many days, how many months. Because I remember 2019, 2020. If you dey talk for this panel, I dey respect you well. I beg come back like that. Not the support, not look person face, because then you know the look person face. You don't know anyone, no one know who the person be there. You dey condemn anybody. So continue like that. Thank you, Mr. Najawo.
All right, Mr. Destiny, thank you very much sir, for your submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. Guys, help us to press on that like button. Let our voices go far. I would like to quickly appreciate NG Okoro. God bless you. Thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much, Peter Ife, once again. Jay Inken, thank you very much for the super chat as well. And Josh Doshe once again. And God will bless you now. Guys, if you are hearing our voice, Do your part, press on the like, help us to share, hit on the $sign, support our job here. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, it's your turn before give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I greet you once again. Thanks for the good job you are doing. God bless you. I greet all my fellow panelists, those on the comment section, Mommy Diaspora. I greet you once again, ma. God bless you. I greet everyone that are listening, all the callers. God bless you all and welcome. I want to quickly say this, just briefly, but I think it's the most important. I watched a video on your channel earlier today, a particular community in Edo State, the Okobo community in Edo State, the Okobo community, the devastation that is going there right now. And I thank whoever, did the recording, the video, and brought it out. God bless him and all the people that put that together to bring that to the limelight for people to see. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, for bringing that out to bringing it out on your platform. And I want to use this opportunity to call, especially at this point in time, this is the best time, the finest of them, or to call on all the governors, all the candidates that are running for the governorship of Edo State to come out and talk on this and specify their position on this matter, on this land grabbing people, destroying people's land, taking them off their property that they have lived for centuries, and some Fulani just landing there, literally, stealing them, turning them to homeless, to nothing, elderly people. That is the best of Nigeria. As you see the people, the elderly people, the old men, the old women, mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, those are our best. And they are taking it away from them. Each and every one of those people, in their own right, they are millionaires. Not 10 million, 20 million, 30 million naira millionaire. I'm talking naira, solid millionaires. That's who those people are. They should come out and speak to this on this matter. Let us know their position. I will just leave that out there. And I want to quickly, my brother, Black Panther, I listened to you, the first 5 minutes of your submission. I thank you. God bless you for that. People talk and say, you know too much. You sabi too much. On this panel, sometimes when you talk, when it gets to it, you get that feeling. And when it really, really gets to it, some people will even say it out. I only hope that you will do what you preach, that you exactly what you preach, that when you see it or you hear it, facts, you will not brush it aside. You will not say over sabi to somebody else, because that's the impression. But some people even come out so boldly. When they are frustrated or pushed to the corner, they blow it out, they say it. But I hope that when we see fact, we will not spin it. We will do exactly what we preach also, because we all hear. Yes, I agree with you. At the end of the day, to learn. Because if you come here and you don't learn, you have succeeded in wasting your time. Absolutely wasting your time. You have wasted your precious time away. If you come here and you don't learn one thing, you don't take anything away, you have been worse off on that day. That particular day has been wasted. So I want to thank you for that. And I want to quickly also talk about Madam Kingibe, the Labour Party's senator for Abuja, for the FCT. You can see from her voice, she's still afraid and have so much respect for this man, Wike. She can't even mention his name. Abati had to go that length and say, are you talking about Wike? He brought it out. it can't. It's like she's still so afraid and fearful, and that's the problem. That's the problem, and that brings me to a point where I'm so saddened, and it is with all sense of sadness and dejection that I have to say this. I love Nigeria. I love my country, Nigeria, the country of my birth. I love that country. But it is with great sadness and dejection that I will have to say this. Nigeria cannot be good the way it is if it's still going on like this. It cannot be. No, it cannot. It will be a complete one. You will have to be a moron, literally a moron, if you think that Nigeria can be good or will be the way it is right now. You will have to be a moron. You must be so stupid, naive, and senseless. In fact, it will be an intellectual disability to think or believe that Nigeria will be good the way Nigeria is right now. It cannot be, except the outrage of the people. Without the outrage of the people, Nigeria cannot be good. And I'm so sad to get to that point where it is clear to me it cannot be good. The man that came out and talked about the $69 billion, it was the former senior special assistant prosecution to Buhari from 2015 to 2019. Obono Obla, the man who worked tirelessly, at least to the best of his ability, but he was frustrated all through. The man was frustrated all through. The 69 billion that we're talking about here is not 69 billion that they are still searching for. They found it already, sitting down in some accounts in the United States. He narrowed it down to the bank. He narrowed it down to the states, to the bank, with account numbers, everything. And he wrote a memo to the president. Lo and behold, the next thing that happened, he was suspended. Is that a country that you will expect anything good to come from? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And as we speak, that money is still part of it, probably still sitting somewhere. Most of it has been distributed among some few. The person he was talking about is Bukola Saraki Bukola Saraki, the former governor of Kwara State, was one of the people he was referring to. Bluntly, just say it, because he was trying to kind of be protective somehow. But that's the person, and she will narrow it down to know, so that he can know who the person is. A former governor, a former Senate president. Then tell me, from 1999 to date, who was a former governor and then a former Senate president? It is only one and one only, Bukola Saraki. These are the people amongst them that are wrecking Nigeria. And it is also sad, with the great out of sadness, I would say, Nigeria don't have a president. It is not that Nigeria is not a country. We have a figurehead as a president. The president that cannot bite. He can only do things for the benefit of anything that suits him or that benefits him. That's all. But for the benefit of Nigeria as a whole, or Nigerians, we don't have a president that can do that. It can't. It dare not. Because when such things are brought to the president, he was supposed to act as the commander-in-chief and take charge. The present president is I say it loud and clear, we have a figurehead. There are people that are stronger and more powerful than the sitting president of Nigeria. If not, If the president is powerful, you will tell me why the same government will say they met an empty treasury, and yet they will not go after the people that brought the nation to that state of empty treasury. You will just sit down there and you will not go after them. If you are not a figurehead, what are you protecting? What are you hiding? What are you covering? Your interest, your number one interest is the people of is Nigerians, and not anybody, not an individual, not a group of people. They can do. Unfortunately, we have a figurehead as a president who can do nothing. Buhari was just a figurehead. If you are not a figurehead, they brought that to you. The guy still has the memo. He kept all his memo as evidence. 69, Mr. Elvis, let me just quickly round up. 69 billion. If you take 69 billion, in fact, each Nigeria will get close to 400,000. If you want to distribute it amongst 200 million, each Nigeria will still go away with about 400,000 naira each. 200 million people can still divide that money amongst themselves, and they will get decent money. Unfortunately, that is the state where we find ourselves in Nigeria. So it's so sad. It's so sad. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I'll leave it at that for now. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Jonathan. God bless you. Thanks for that wonderful submission. For any of you that want to talk about Edo State politics on the final submission, you can do that. I appreciate you all. J.O. Lisa, you're on the backstage. I never see you, sir, so you must prove saying that you did there before I'll bring you in. But before that, let's call on Give Us a Mandate. Give Us a Mandate. Good evening to you. Thank you, my brother, for joining us. Please talk to us.
Sorry, can you allow me come last? I'm doing something, please.
Okay, that's fine. I'll come back to you. All right. Okay, I can see you now, sir. Thank you. You are in. Okay, let me come to Abdul Malik before Oga Chris. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, sir.
And good evening, everybody in the panel, and good evening, Nigeria. This Wike, I said it before. Wike is just like Ashao, because you know what I say is that he's working under APC as a minister in Abuja. He's still in a PDP. How can you take somebody such person serious? Don't take it serious, because it's not relevant. You don't have dignity anymore. Yeah, just like Ashao, you are in a PDP, but you are working as a minister under APC in Abuja. What type of human being is that? It's not, they don't take such person serious, because you don't have dignity anymore. All those things that he's saying, there are people in Nigeria that can do better than him. You understand? It's only him, understand? It's just because Nigeria people, they are just quiet. They're quiet. They don't react. And let me tell you guys something. The problem Nigeria had is just unity. When Nigeria youth unite, just like what happened in ESAS, October 8, 2020. If Nigeria youth unite, those people they are little. How many are the politicians in Nigeria? They are not up to 2 million. When 10 million people march to that House of Assembly or House of Rock, they will evacuate. Nobody will stay there. It's just because unity. That is the problem we had in Nigeria. Yeah, that is the major problem. If we unite, just like the way they did in ESAS, if they did the same thing, those people, they are small, they are very little. Yeah, they cannot do anything, because when 5 million people march to that House of Rock, or 10 million, they cannot stay there now. Yeah, they can't. Everybody will evacuate, just like this man in House of Rock now. When is trying to sneak in at Murtala Airport, in with his wife to France. But this time around, there will not be chance for him to sneak out. All those things they are doing, now is their time. But the time will come, Nigeria people will react. You will see now many countries they done it before. Nigeria will still doing it. Yeah, it has happened for many countries before. I believe it will happen for Nigeria too. It's their time now. They should do whatever they try to do. Let them do it. But when Nigeria youth will rise up and take their country back, that time will come. Yeah, nobody will tell them. Because you see this hungry now. Everywhere now, everything is costing Nigeria. This hunger, it will spark that protest, that peaceful protest. This hunger will spark it, understand? Yes, you see now people can no longer eat food anymore. 3 square meat. Hunger will start this protest. And if that time come, nobody cannot run anywhere. They will be in that country and bear it too. All those things they are doing, there are people that they will do it better than them. They are just making noise. It's just because of Nigeria, they are not united. That is the major problem we have, that unity. When they unite, they will take their country back. Yeah, that is it. Like this man that was talking, that they stole money, almost $69 billion. That is the one you heard. What about the one you don't hear? There is many of them, still more than that. Nigeria, there is money in Nigeria, just because of few people hold the money, embedded the money in their pocket. That's why Nigeria people are suffering. Imagine that money now, what that money can do in Nigeria. It can bring many development in Nigeria. Nigeria don't have steady light. That money can bring steady 24-hour light in Nigeria. It can do road. It can do many things. But now one person hold that money somewhere. And the government know. Nobody is talking. Everybody quiet. You see, and that is the only one you know. Worry about the one you don't know. We have many like that. There's still more than that. That's $69 billion. Yes, but how can we get it right? We must unite together to get everything right. Without that unity, we cannot get it right. That is the problem we had in Nigeria. Because look at now, things are costly, but nobody is reacting. And they are suffering. They cannot even eat anymore 3 square meat. But nobody is reacting. Nobody is trying to go for peaceful protests just because of fear, or I don't really understand. Because of that unity, they don't have that unity. You are scaring that police will throw tear gas. What is tear gas? But you are going for your peaceful protest, not by violence. Why are you scaring? Yeah, but now you are dying somehow, but you are still scaring. One day, even though you die today, next time you will still die. Yes, but why can't you do the right thing at the right time? I'm telling you, Nigeria people, they need to rise up and take their country back, because it's getting out of hand. It is getting worse than every day. There is nothing changed. There is nothing is getting better. The only thing, the thing is depend on the Nigeria youth. Yes, now nothing will change till the Nigeria youth did something terrible. That is where the politician will know there is something is happening. Without that, they will not learn. Yeah, because it is how many years back? Almost 60 something years. They are still doing the same thing. Nothing changed. 63 years some. They are still doing the same thing. Till the Nigeria youth will rise up and do something terrible. Without that, they will not change. They will continue their nonsense. Yeah, they will continue. Look at what I read today. There was bomb in Borno State today. Almost 80 people died today. Imagine security everywhere. Every day, people are dying in Nigeria. The government, they don't say that. All they do is to loot our money to go and keep it abroad. Is it how white people behave? White people, they make their citizens be happy. But you make your citizens cry every day. People are hungry, nothing. because your family are not there, because you have opportunity, privilege to steal the money to go and take your family to abroad. Other masses, they are suffering. Are you human being or you are devil? Why can't you do the right so that your people will enjoy the money too? Every day, you know how many barrel of oil that leave Nigeria to abroad. But the money, where is the money? They are stealing the money to go and keep somewhere. Even the refinery they promised to, the refinery will start operating by February. Till today, the refinery is not operating. There is nothing is going on in the country. Every day, Nigeria is declining. Every day. Look at Euro today. Euro almost 1,600 something today. Imagine 1 euro. How many years back when Jonathan was? How many was euro? 1 euro. Euro is not even up to 220. But today, how much is euro now? 1,600. Every day the country is declining, is going down. Till the problem is this: till the Nigeria youth will rise up and take their country. But without that, there is nothing will change. They will continue. They can't change because they have been continue how many 60 years. Yes, they cannot change till Nigeria youth will rise and take their country back. Thank you very much.
Miss Ellis, are you there? Okay, I think Mr. Chris, you can go.
Okay. Good evening, Mr.
Oga
Giboka.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you very much.
Okay, good evening, sir, Mr. Ninja Watch, and happy Monday to everybody. It's nice to be here again. Yeah, the first day of the week, and it happens to the first day of the month, the first day of the week, and it happens to be a Monday, or the second day of the week, depending on which religious faith you belong to. And good evening to the people in the comment section. It's good to have all of us together in one unit in a fresh month in the struggle to make Nigeria a better place. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. And thank you so much for everything, all your contributions to the development and upliftment of our dear nation. And the people on the panel with me, I say good evening to you all. It's nice to be with you guys once again. And the Nigerians and every other person listening to us from everywhere in the world, I say good evening to you all. Well, Mr. Nanjaros, thank you so much once again for the videos that you played and the carefully selected video. At least they always represent the broad issues that are plaguing the nation, the issues that are holding the nations to its ill. These are the issues that are, that are just bedeviling the nation. These are the issues that kept crumbling the political, economic, and social space of our country. Yeah, and I'll just start with, let's say, Ireti Kingibe and Wiki. I think Ireti Kingibe is, she has to speak much, although she's trying, because if you look at history, her background, she's bigger than Wiki in anyhow you want to look at it when you talk about politics, because she has been there, she can speak up, and she's the senator representing the FCT. And moreover, when she started politics, Wike was just, I don't know where Wike was then. Maybe he was still the boy to the likes of Odile and co. Yeah, because Madam Ireti Kingibe, she has all the voice. If not for anything, she attended primary school in Edo State, a Motown primary school, if most of us, if we don't know. Her primary school days was in Edo State, in a Motown. So she should have this radical blood in her. And moreover, she has been in politics in the 90s. She was the national advisor to the national chairman of the SDP, of the SDP as then in the 90s. And moreover, her husband was the vice presidential candidate to Moshood Abiola. And her husband was also the secretary to the Federal Republic, to the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria between 2007 and 2008. So the point is that she has seen it all and she knows how to pull all the strings. She's connected enough to be able to deal with Wike's shenanigans. Because the best we can do is for we to talk. She knows what to do to bring Wike to the cleaners. And also, I think she can contribute her quota more to bringing sanity to the Senate members representing Labour Party. Because the Labour Party is not just, they all came into the National House of Assembly with the goodwill of Mr. Peter Obi. I think she should also be speaking in that direction. Because even if we complain about Wike, the Labour Party people there, what are they doing? They are part of the system. They are not different from Wike. Some of them are even worse than Wike. I will be glad if she can also speak along that direction. You know, it will help to deepen the politics, the political situation in the country. As for Obona Obla, for me, I have a mixed feeling about that his interview. Because when he was appointed then for Muhammadu Buhari, he was literally Buhari's attack dog. Yeah, he was involved in attacking everybody. Any person that was against the government then, he was part of people that they used in trying to bring these people down. But that's not to say that these people were not corrupt on their own, but he was more or less just like they do with the EFCC. When people are after the government, they use them. This man was shouting down on everybody. He also did not follow the rule of law in most of the prosecutions that he did. And like Mr. Wonsu said, Destiny Wonsu, the man is still afraid to mention him. He has left power since when? Since 2019 or thereabouts. But he's still not confident enough. Since that 2019 that he left, he has not mentioned any tangible names. He has all these files, he has all this information. And the people that crippled him out of power, they were still in power. He has this document and he didn't speak up. Now Buhari is gone from office. 1 year later, he's talking and he's still not, he's still not very, very emphatic in what he's saying. You can't still mention him as at now. This man, this what's his name again? This Shehu man, the NHS man that we were talking about, Mr. Anjaosh, you've played his video here many times. This Shehu not Shehu Sanding, one Shehu man, the NHS former NHS director that we talked about that was removed during Buhari's time. You know, those were part of the problem that this man had because he investigated that man. And unfortunately for him, that man happened to be a member of the cabal. And that was one of the reasons the cabal came after him. He knew all these things, but he's not pointing fingers to the appropriate direction. Because the other people investigate, you can see he was still able to mention Jonathan's administration. It was very clear when he was mentioning that administration because that was easy peasy for everybody. Whereas the people that hunted him out of the government, they are still there. They are looking at him. He has not mentioned their names. So if we are talking about 69 billion, we know what that was all about. We know all the shenanigans around that funds. But now that he has decided to speak up, I expect him to be more vocal. And this not to diminish what he did during his time in the office. And then, moreover, when they asked him about what he thinks about Tinubu's administration, he was still giving the administration credit. You all could hear him still giving the Tinubu's administration credit. And he said he's still a member of the APC, which is okay. But you can't tell me that with everything going on in this nation, you are still crediting Tinubu, you are still saying people should give him time, that 1 year is too short to do anything. So he's part of them. He should enjoy whatever he's enjoying. At least the way the accusation they laid upon him is the same tactics that he used when he was in that position. So that is just that for him. Then for the nation in general, I think I'll agree with what most people have said on this platform that if we continue like this, most likely we are not going to go forward. The likelihood of we succeeding as a nation is almost zero because the leaders, the people we elected or the people that were selected to govern over the affairs of our nation, they are all concerned about themselves, all of them. all of them, not one of them is left out. If you even see the few that speak, they usually speak when things don't go their way, when they cannot have their way, when people are blocking their ability to function in the capacity that they are supposed to occupy. But when these people, when they get whatever they want, they hardly speak up for the people. All of them, not one of them. So, like what's his name again? Dele Farotimi used to say that people should not die in their war. If they have all these problems amongst themselves, they should resolve it. If we see somebody that's speaking for the people, it's not difficult to know. If you see somebody that speaks for the people, it's not difficult to know at all. These people, Ireti Kingibe, the Oblaman, all of them, they are all just after themselves. It's all about survival. Because if we really want to look at it, like if we take Ireti Kingibe, for example, if you are the senator of the FCT, what about the 25%? What did you say about that? When that election, before they even gave that judgment, what did you do as a senator to exert that constitutional provision? What did she do? What role did she play? Even after the Supreme Court has given the judgment, what role did she? We remember her comments during the 160 million vehicle that were provided to the members of the National House of Assembly. Remember her comments. So for me, like I said, these people, they are all fighting for themselves, but it's good at least on one or two occasions. Some of these people, they are courageous enough to speak up. But these things they are saying, are they sustainable? What about if their wishes and desires are met by the people in power, by the people that are opposing them? Will they continue talking? Will they keep talking? Like that lady we saw in Kenya's parliament. We saw the way that lady was outspoken, the way she spoke, and we all listened. At least I've not heard this woman really speaking up for the people because she know the way she came to power. If not for the influence of Peter Obi and the obedient movement, I don't see any way she could have won that seat. And Ruben Abati was even asking her that hope she wasn't dealing with Wike like the way obedient people do online. I think that was diminishing to the obedient people, to the obedient group as a movement, and also to His Excellency Peter Obi. I think Ireti Kingibe, she could have also, rejected that kind of position and grabbed that opportunity to make that correction because there's this constant diatribe against the obedient. Every time people see them as rascals, as radicals, and never do well, as people that don't show respect. And those were the kind of things Ruben Abati was trying to portray. And you sitting there as the senator of the FCT, and they are throwing these things straight to your face. I think it was an opportunity to even change the course of that interview. Should have spent the next 5, 6 minutes trying to debunk most of these ideas because she was at the national stage. All eyes were on her. At least it is coming from her from a different perspective. She speaks to a different kind of people. And like Nigeria was saying earlier, the news, the kind of news creates different kinds of audience. If you start talking about football today only on this channel, it means you are not going to see a lot of people here again. If you start talking about music, you'll not see a lot of people here again, and some other people will come. I think so. She has her own constituency. There are people that will listen to her, first because of her background, and second because she's a woman for that matter. And she has all the ingredients of radicalism to be able to stand up to these people. She attended school in Edo State, like I said, her primary school, her formative years before she left to the US. She has seen it all in politics since in the 90s. So I don't think she has anything to lose if she decides to speak truth to power. Compared to you and I that are here, she has a bigger voice. Yes, although we also have voices here, our voices do go far. But I think she was at the center stage. She should have been able to grab the headlines more. Because all I see that she was just talking about is we cannot allow her to function, not allow her to function, not allow her to function. Even if the discussion was not about the labor, the obedience or whatever, but there was an opportunity that she could have used, to kind of make a case for obedience. And the way the political class, the way they talk down generally on people, on the people that are speaking truth to power, is exactly the same thing that Wike is doing to her. That's exactly the same thing that Ruben Abati was doing to the obedient. So I expected her to stand up and speak at that point in time. So Nigerians, the way the nation is currently structured, we are not going anywhere. If you have 100 Tinubu in power, even if it means well, there are always people behind the scenes, people that determine the course of this nation at every point in time. Even if we want to organize election, anything you want to do, any policy blueprint, I'll just round up with this. Any policy blueprint you want to do, if you don't satisfy those people, those constituencies, those policies, they go nowhere. Good evening, Mr. Nanjawach, and good evening, Nigerians. Thank you so much.
All right, Oga Chris, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. We have one to go, Mr. J. Olisa. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for all you do. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate you letting me in. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless your mom. Me diaspora, everybody in the panel, I greet you. All protocols observed. This corruption thing. I'm wondering why a lot of people are surprised. These guys siphon money that belongs to us abroad. I'll tell you a story. I mean, I've been in real estate here for 20 years, and in those years, I've had about 7 politicians in Nigeria that wanted to buy houses here. And whenever I tell them that they have to contact a lawyer over there to deal with a lawyer over here to get the money for the purchase, you never hear back from them. Because I like to do things by the book. I like to do things according to law. And you never hear back from them because they're just looking for people who will help them get those funds out of the country. And I'm not going to be part of that. It's not the way I was brought up. You know, my father was, if you go to the Lagos State Internal Revenue, my father was a big figure in that department for years under Jakonde back in those days. And if you ask of the name Odumeru, they will tell you what kind of family we are. We don't deal with corruption or anything like that. Even Jakonde at that time asked my dad to become his finance minister. My dad said, no, I don't want to be in politics, you know. So it's not surprising to hear how these guys steal and stash away all money. They have other people in the US, in Canada, in England that are willing to work with them to get those funds out. I mean, how do you just carry 60 billion or 69 billion dollars out of the country? I mean, it has to go through some channels. And if you don't have people on the other side working with you, there's no way you're going to get that money out. So there's a lot more story about that, lots and lots more. You know, there was, I think I've said this before, that I think it's one of the ex-prime minister of, I'm not sure if it was, I can't remember his name now. I heard this story a long time ago. He said, if Britain was to return all the money that was stolen from Nigeria back to Nigeria, Britain would be bankrupt. And that tells you how much a lot of these politicians over the years have stolen from the country. And it's just amazing. You know, it's hard to fathom how the type of mind this type of people have. when people back home are suffering and all that, and they keep stealing up till today. They keep taking the money out. They keep, it's just ridiculous. But in the meantime, to express myself that I must Edo thing. I don't know if I could get into the Edo politics here, but I'd like to get into that. It's just in a response to Mr. Jonathan. The last time I was here, I think he said something about the fact that he's not even going to engage me or have time for me or whatever. When I mentioned when I mentioned something about a very smart person, and I know he does a lot of research. So I looked at the financials of the NBA, and I saw, and I actually shared it with a few other accountants here, and they said this is a good financial, and there was a surplus, not a deficit. There was a surplus, not a deficit, and he left 1.9 billion naira in the coffers. And so when I say negligent misrepresentation, the reason I say that is this: people can use facts to mislead people. They can actually use facts to mislead people, and that's where I thought Mr. Jonathan. That's what I thought he was doing, using what could be a fact to mislead and misrepresent. And I like his tenacity. I like his hard, his stance on things. And I respect him for that. But, there are times also that I notice that his submissions and his response to others can be borderline insulting to other people, and we should be careful about that. We all have opinions. We all have our own facts and all that stuff. But to dismiss and belittle people at times is just not right. So let's be civil. Let's have a civil conversation when we're dealing with politicians in Nigeria. We don't want to die in their war. And we don't want to make enemies because of these people. Because at the end of the day, guess what? They steal all our money and they take it everywhere else in the world. And so that's it for me, I guess. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for allowing me in today. I appreciate it. Mr. Ellis? Anybody hear me?
Okay, if it's not there, Mr. Elisa, thank you. I'll
Let
go.
me respond. Let me respond to you. Maybe Mr. Elvis will come on. Let me take
sorry,
a minute.
Jonathan, I think I'm next. Maybe you can.
Yes,
Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Jonathan. Oh, hold on. Mr. Jonathan,
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan, let me tell you something. Let me say something to you.
Please hold on.
You see,
Hold on, please.
Hold on. I will
Hold on,
speak.
please.
I'm supposed to speak after this last person.
Hold on, sir. Please hold on, sir. Please, sir. I beg you.
All right. Hold on. Thank you very much, Oga J. Olisa. God bless you, sir. Give us a mandate. I guess you are ready now.
Mr. Elvis. Can I respond to please? Mr. Elvis is now on track. He's now on board. Mr. Elvis, please, can I respond to J. Olisa for a minute because he mentioned my name and he mischaracterized what I said? Yes, Mr. J. Olisa, the accountant that told you that is a good financial statement. Please mention the name of the accountant, okay? And if you cannot, bring the specific numbers out from that statement so that you and I can engage on it. That's number one. Number two, Mr. J. Olisa, okay, when you talk of misrepresentation, you are misguided, okay? Again, don't come here and say I am insulting people. You have no evidence of that. I don't insult people. Don't mischaracterize and misalign me. I beg you, so that you and I don't go to a different level. Don't do that in a stylish, corny, gentle way. Don't do that. Don't do. You can't do that. Okay. So there is no time to engage you on the financials. Then you and I can go into it deeper. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
On the final submission, you guys can do that. That's not a problem.
Perhaps you can give us even an hour. So, Mr. J. Olisa, don't go. If Mr. Elvis I crave his indulgence. If you give us an hour after the show, then stay. Then you and I can go on that. Thank you.
If he agrees to that, that will be fine. But I will not give you people an hour. I will give you people 2 minutes. Thank you, sir.
2 minutes is not enough, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Elvis, I still get 5 minutes. So.
Wait, no, I wait to concern me.
I still get 5 minutes, whether you like it or not. I still get 5 minutes.
Your network mess you up, Oga.
You know, mess me up. I say I give us a mandate. Say continue. I'll come in later.
Okay. You use your 5 minutes in the final submission. Thank you.
If you want to final submission. What is Mr. Which kind graduate you do talk here now?
Okay, don't do. Go now if you won't go. They'll come after you.
Now I use my final. Now I use my time for my final minute. Which type of graduate? They want a graduate now.
Okay, may you wait first. We'll ask Tinubu if you really graduate later. Don't worry. We will calm down. But it will give us about the talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, just to ask you, if he's ready, he wants to use his 5 minutes. Will you allow him to use it now? If he wants to speak now.
No. Don't worry. You talk to us.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings to you and then the panelists and Nigerians all over the world. Comment section, greetings to everyone. Appreciate your time and all that you do here each day. Thank you very much. We appreciate everything. When it comes to Amomi Diaspora, I greet you. Greet Mr. Abuaze, Peggy Modi and all that's on the comment section. Greetings to everyone. When it comes to the issue of I think the video that you show about Shewa Kimbaloyi and then Obla, oftentimes I say here that most of these guys there is nothing they can do that will surprise me or that will create a breaking news. Nothing. Even the one that are still in now, nothing they can do that can actually create a breaking news. And I think we all have said something here. You also agree to it. The question here is, can Nigeria ever get better? And that answer is subjective. It can be subjective to different factors. Now, Obla, I think, was the head of the special something program for Buhari. And in the 8 years of Buhari government, what did he achieve? Now you can quickly come out and say, oh, they got $69 billion and all that, and the person in charge did not allow you to do anything. When he did not allow you to do anything, did they force you to sit on that chair? And that's where Nigerians need to critically pay attention, because these guys, they now make it look as if they are doing you a favor by trying to create breaking news. I think somebody calculated that money. It ran into about 55 trillion naira. 55 trillion naira. And I think someone also said if you give Nigerians money out of that money, maybe people will be getting about 400,000 naira thereabouts. When Oblad, my question to you, I believe most of you listen to us on this platform. When you came up with that findings, including the SUV, the Mercedes-Benz and all that you mentioned, because even those vehicles, no tariffs were actually paid on those vehicles. No import duty. I mean, they just brought them in and then nothing was paid on them. Because them all are, I mean, Mr. Odua used to say that they are all in the brotherhood. And that's why if I import something to Nigeria now, I have to pay the tariff, pay everything. But for them, they just carry go because they have one person they did a favor when he was going to be president, a favor. So Obla, when you got these findings and everything was done, and Buhari said, don't go further, did you turn in your resignation letter? Did you resign? Did you make any attempt to say, oh, this is a crooked government, I can't work with these people, let me just go? Because now you are trying to sound as if you were the saints in that government, even though there was none of you. None of you was a saint. Is he Abakari, not the policeman, the one that passed on because of COVID? The one that thought that he had Nigeria in his pocket. The guy also suddenly died during COVID, and there was fear in their camp. But to Obla, all of the findings, everything that you did, all of the recoveries, all of the things that you did, when they did not allow you to actually expose those things, did you did you resign? Did you say, you know what, I can't continue with you guys, just go ahead, let me go my way, let you go your way? So for me, you didn't do Nigeria a favor by revealing this. You've only exposed yourself. You've exposed because you are the chairman of the Special Presidential Investigation Panel for recovering public looted phone and including properties. And now to not surprise you, Nigerians, now he's now saying that Tinubu government is doing well. Hey, when Tinubu was coming, even though allegedly, I mean, it's not even allegedly, he himself brought himself into government in collusion with Mahmoud Yakub. We know how this happened with Wike. We know the result everywhere that Peter Gregory won the election. Now you are saying that Tinubu government is doing well. When Tinubu told you that he's going to continue for when Buhari stopped. So if you recover 69 billion, you found out, you find that there was a money stolen from Nigeria, 69 billion US dollars. And Tinubu told you that he was going to continue from when Buhari stopped, and it's still continuing. In fact, this one it has gone to a new level. And you are saying this government is a good government, and Nigerians are clapping down for him because he thought about 69 billion US dollars sitting somewhere. I don't think we actually arrive as a country or as a people. Because for me, these guys, there is nothing they can bring. There is nothing they can do that will surprise me. They are all thieves. They are all criminals. They don't mean well for the country. They are just there to destroy. So Obla, for me, why can't you mention name? You may say he's trying to save his head. Oga, you came, or maybe you and Shem probably cook something together and just come and speak. So there's nothing that is new that you guys are going to do that will surprise me. And for Ireti Kingibe, I mean, the very first time she started showing her attitude, I mean, I called her out on this platform. I called her out. She's 70 years old, all well and good for her. But I would refer her if also she also is listening to us tonight. Madam Ireti Kingibe, you are a grandmother. Maybe allegedly you are even a great grandmother. You are in your 70. You already got your boarding pass, only waiting for your day to be called. If you go before me, it's just that I'll come after you. And if I go before you, you come after me. This death thing age is not attached to it. We all struggle here. We all sat down here. In fact, particularly for Abuja, there was rain on that day. We were watching here. Mr. Elvis had to send his own correspondent. In fact, one of our person here had to give voluntary contribution for the person in Abuja. Only to now hear after everything and done, Ireti suddenly lost her voice. And now probably puppet in the hands of Wike. Come on. You are a mother. The nation rejoice because when women are in the affairs of power, they consider the pain they go through. They do well, they mean well for the country. Now you are in Abuja, all of a sudden you have just muted and kept quiet. You now have to remind you the name of the minister in Abuja, who is Wike. The guy that has become in like his own level of impunity is even beyond the one that the Tinubu is carrying all around. Because whether you believe it or yes or no, Wike is like a president in another level. Whatever he cannot get from this government, I don't think there is anything he cannot get from them, because he knows what he did in River State and other places. The judges of the Supreme Court and everywhere that we had, where we went to the tribunal and everything, Wike was there, was the one actually giving them hint on what to do. So for me, Ireti is not different from all of the other Labour Party people that we put in the house. It's only sad that we spend our time day and night thinking that this will they meant well for us. They are worse than the worst political thieves in Nigeria. And I can say it anywhere. Ireti Kingibe and all of the LP people that we put in the house, thinking that they are people that have the country in mind or care for the common people, they are worse than APC and PDP. Because this is the height of wickedness. People cried because of you guys. In case you forget, let me remind you. 88 people were quiet in the election. A 19-year-old boy quiet himself, not too far from you in Abuja, Plateau Jos, quiet himself willfully. Because he thought that his hope has been stolen by the criminals in power. And you guys colluded. They gave you SUV, you didn't speak. Is it now you want to speak? What they gave you, the SUV, is that forever remain silent. As much as this criminal remain in power, that 168 million SUV, what they have done to you is that they shock your mouth. They just put it there as a loaf of bread, oversized, that you cannot swallow, you cannot pour out. Forever remain silent. And that's what you will do for the next 4 years. Ireti Kingibe, you will ever forever remain silent. You cannot mention their name. You can only say this is what they are doing. You cannot mention their name. You can. I dare you to mention their name, Madam Kingibe. I dare you. They have to remind you now. Abati have to remind you. Are you talking about Wike? So you got 160 million SUV and you want to speak? Speak against who? The master of criminals? The one that in Chicago during his criminal drug ring, Andrew Lee was pied in Chicago. These are piers. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. And that's why it bothers for Nigerians. What will you do to these guys? Amechi said it. They continue to steal, and they will steal and continue to steal because Nigerians don't react. Nigerians won't do anything. And that's the pain of Amechi, even though he himself is part of them. So, Madam Ireti, the SUV, when they gave you, did you reject it? And the other LP people that we put there, wicked men, satanic agents, don't mean well for the country. When they gave you SUV, Ireti, what did you say? What did you say? I ask you here on this platform. Don't collect it. We told you don't collect it. You did. Now you cannot. For the next 4 years, you will ever remain silent. Whatever Tinubu does is a free for all. Akpabi was telling you now, Nigerians can care to buy. In fact, somebody may even buy in front of Akpabio's house because of hunger. He doesn't care. He's going to buy the jet for Tinubu. He said it. Even though they have 10 fleets. Some countries don't have. I've been here about years now. I mean, a decade plus one or maybe two. How many times has Biden or the presidency here changed their Air Force One or Air Force Two? I've never seen. Everyone did not fall because of that. So if somebody pie in front of Akpabio's house and say, "Oh God, the reason why this person pie is because they don't have food," Akpabio is still going ahead to go and buy the jets. Didn't you hear what Wike told you? They know Nigerians are suffering. In fact, in Wike's local government, he knows people are suffering, and he said, "What is that for? Is it the crime? Is it the first time to hear that Nigerians are suffering? Is it a breaking news to Wike?" Because these guys they live in impunity. So for me, instead of calling Obla or talking to what Obla said, I don't have that energy because Obla for me it doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I would rather continue to call Ireti Kingibe Maybe my word will sting her and the other LP that we put there because it was blood and sweat that we used here. Let's sting them with our words until they speak out. So, Madam Ireti, you are 70 years old. You got your boarding pass. You've got an SUV. Reject it. Maybe it's too late for you, and I don't know. But forever remain silent on whatever they do in this government because your hand has been soiled. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate for your submission. That was a wonderful one because the angle where you pass comes, so maybe don't stay sound like that. That's why on this platform we all are learning. Ireti Kingibe came out to respond to Nigerians in a synthetic way, but whereas he's part of them. So I thank you, give us a mandate for opening our eyes to see it in that angle. Because obviously he did not return the SUV. You know, because before you start speaking, what you're supposed to be talking about right there when she was at her rise is that, oh, I've returned the SUV, or I didn't collect it. And for some of you listening to us right now, nobody is saying that she shouldn't drive SUV. We were saying that at least she can drive SUV of 20 million naira is enough, not 160 million. But she collected it. So our brother don't remind us now, which is a good thing. That's why the panel, I've always said, nobody should rely on me alone. Let's rely on ourselves. That was a wonderful submission. Thank you. I'd like us to move on right now to the last person on the panel. Before the last person on the panel, Black Panther, use your 5 minutes now before I call Honorable Sam. Thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, are you people ready now before I break again?
We can hear you. Remain 4 minutes. Thank you.
This is always come. If I plan something, everything could just spoil out. Okay. I want to say something here. Thank you for bringing it back to conclude my analysis. Though, despite that, the short circuit me, the network wasn't very good. So I will do some brief on it. Now, I want to say something here. Ireti Kingibe is 70 years old. She's 70 years old. She's a grandmother. And she, during the campaign, she wasn't as positive as we thought about. We pushed her. An obedient movement pushed her and made it successful. Because the obedient movement did the link for her in Abuja. She used the resources, she used her human resources to actualize her aim and objective. Forget about it, what she's doing, all those stuff. She has been part and parcel of this Nigerianism for long. And everybody, we did our mistake. Like I said the other time, I said with the obedient, we did not really, we did not really weigh them, we did not really turn them upside down to see their capacity and to see if they are patriots, if we can work with them. But what we did, because we're in a rush, just to see only Obi right there, because we need those constituencies to win the election. That was why we did it. But I would learn our lesson. Let me say straight to the point. Kingibe, her name, Ireti. Ireti is part and parcel of them. She's quiet, she's old, she might be beautiful outside, but she's old. And in Nigeria, when they reach certain age, they'll start to do something called melembe. They'll start to do melembe. They'll start to acquire things for their own retirement age. And the way I see it, Kingibe might not run again. She might not run again. But that's so we've lost her. We have to really strategize. Wike opening his mouth, that is Wike now. We all are used to Wike now. Wike is not, Wike is going to be like somebody that is used and dumped. That's his history. They're going to use him and dump him because a lousy person like him cannot be placed in the position where even the cabal will maneuver enough because he cannot retain, he cannot keep secret. His mouth is faster than his brain. That is what it is. He is frustrated. That is why he released words like that. So such a man cannot come out. You know why he's boasting? It's because he has all the machinery to rig election. On a good day where election is transmitted electronically, where we go to the computer and vote, he cannot say such a word, because every word you use when you have a good electoral system, every word you use, you will account for it. Every single word you speak out there, you will account for it when we go to the ballot to cast our vote. That is what's obtainable all over the world, because they have a good system. You see, Nigeria as it is, let me tell every one of you all, the why we are running this thing. You see, the man that came to say we have 69 billion, he is part and parcel of this deal. They are trying to do what is called, they are trying to work on our mindset. They are trying to place this money and paint Buhari leadership as bad, that Agbado Tinubu will do it more better. They are preparing for the 2027. That is why he came in to say blah, 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 without not mentioning it. If he was strong enough and wanted to do the damage, he would have mentioned the names. The names that he would have mentioned will not be surprising to us, that they are ministers and they are part of parcel of this government. That is it. They are just trying to play a game. That is the game they normally play. They never change. I know this game that is playing. Despite this, because this morning that he spoke, this morning during PDP era, this morning we've gotten a feelers of this morning. Even our PO knows about this thing, because he has said it. He said the amount of oil that has been stolen in Nigeria Delta can pay everything that Nigeria needs. Can do more. We don't need to block the loopholes. That he was stressing on it. If you people remember, he was stressing on it. He knows he has it. He has been in government. He knows what it is. He knows what is happening. He was in Jonathan government. He knew it. He was in the economic team. He knew it. So what they are doing now, they are trying to paint Buhari very, very bad, so that they can have alternative of bringing Tinubu as a messiah. That is what they are trying to do. And I thank you, Naija Watch, for bringing this in. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for speaking. I know where you're coming from, but we are going to iron that thing, that economic thing you are talking. We are going to iron it with common sense. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, Honorable Sam, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Naija Watch. Good evening, my distinguished panelists. Mommy in diaspora, I salute you plenty. And I want to also acknowledge all the participants, wherever you are participating from all over the world. I appreciate you all. And I thank you for your commitment towards a better Nigeria. I want to speak briefly on the statement made by Wike. To me, it's not a statement to even debate, because we know it's a man of questionable character, unpredictable character. You know, if you even look at the statement is pregnant with meaning. I want to read it. Say, if you think you are popular, come and contest election again. Is he in disputes? We already know Peter Obi is popular. It's not whether if he thinks if he's popular. You know, so to me, I just look at that statement. If you think you are popular, we know who Peter Obi is. Not only in Nigeria, all over the world. It's a name to reckon with. So it's not to tell us whether if you feel it's popular. If you look at the other statement, say what happened before cannot happen again. The bigger question is that what happened before. So to me, he has just admitted that Obi won the election. It was so clear. What he's trying to tell us is that you won the election, it will not happen again. You won a River State, it will not happen again. The statement is clear, it's pregnant with meaning. So to me, it's that I just look at it as somebody that is, it does not even have a direction. That's the way I look at Wike. It's just talking from two sides of a coin. You know, I believe definitely soon, after the gubernatorial election in Edo State and Ondo State, a lot of things will happen in this country. That is for sure. Today, I stand before every one of you with a sincere heart full of admiration and respect for the people of Kenya. Today in my office, I sat down for over 3 hours. I was going through different videos as posted by the Kenyans of what they did. Their recent demonstration against the proposed finance bill have been very, very, I mean, it has shown to the world who they really are. Their protest against the finance bill is a powerful testament to the strength of their democratic spirit and their unwavering commitment to justice and fairness. They have shown to the world what it means to stand united in the face of diversities, to raise their voice for what they believe in, and to demand for accountability from those in power. That is what Nigerians ought to do at every given point in time. Their actions has not only resonated beyond their borders, but it has echoed across the continent, the sub-Saharan Africa, reminding us of the collective powers of actions and the importance of civic engagement. The courage they demonstrated, or the courage they displayed, that was displayed by the Kenyans during the protests, has actually served as an inspiration to us all as Nigerians, that as a people we still have a voice to speak. I want to express my deepest commendation and congratulations to each and every one of them. They came, they stood firm, they spoke with one voice, they demanded something and they got it. I wish to sincerely express my heartfelt condolence to those that lost their lives as a result of the struggle. A lot of people went down. As they were collecting the bodies, people were still resolute, demanding for what they wanted. To me, I want to salute them. When I was watching those videos, it reminded me of what happened in October 2020. And in the same breath, I would like to also use this opportunity to commend the Nigerian youths who were very resilient, and the courage they gathered during the NSAS protests. We've never really witnessed that for some time, apart from the SAP riot. I remember the SAP riot 91, SAP riot. That was the only one that was close to what happened in NSAS. You know, the effort of the youths in demanding demanding the end for police brutality is still new in our memory. They advocated for a better government. All what they advocated for will never go unnoticed. They showed that the Nigerian spirit is of one strength, of one unity, and relentless pursuit for peace. And I want to admonish all Nigerians, all hopes are not lost. We shouldn't give up. Because looking at the present challenge being faced by Nigerians today, we can also say, with what happened in Kenya, Nigerian government has to sit tight, because anything can break loose in Nigeria at any time. The way things are going, such protests are not just likely, but very, very necessary. The way things are going. You know, if you look at those appointed into different positions of authority, most especially the federal government, yes, we know some state governments still have a lot of roles to play. But if you look at the federal, the revenue for formulas, bulk of what is generated goes to the federal government. To me, it's our time. Nigerian demand for the review of the revenue formula of this country. If you look at what what they are doing presently, distributing money to states, saying they will pay 75,000. I've not really gone through the details to some selected persons. I begin to ask myself, is that a Nigerian problem? Is 75,000 naira a problem to Nigerians? You give them just once. Is that the way to remove the pains and suffering? Is that the way to remove the hungers in the land? To the Nigerians, you know, I was actually looking at, can this protest happen in Nigeria, in Aso Rock? In a way, I said yes, and in another way, I said no. No, in the sense that how are you going to mobilize yourself to the Aso Rock? Looking at the uniqueness of Aso Rock, how it's built, the location, and the rest. But what Nigeria did in NSAS, to me, gave eye opener to other African countries that are already reacting. The youths they've proven all over the world that power actually belongs to the people. Like the slogan of my party, we'll say PDP, we'll say power belongs to the people. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they are not aware that power actually belongs to them. Like what somebody said, the politicians, they are just few. We are few. I'm a politician. We are few. But the electorate are more in number. But the irony of it all is that the politicians came from the electorate. Sometimes when you relate with the electorate, you find out that our problem is us. We are the problem of this country. We, every one of us. You see somebody today, you just know it, but when he's in power, you see a different scenario, you see a different attitude, you see a different character. I begin to wonder, why are we the way we are? Change must begin from us, every one of us. Let me use Edo State as a scenario. Because of Peter Obi, a lot of people came to power from Labour Party. The present senator representing Edo South Senatorial District is a Labour Party man, Senator Emaswe. Ever since he was elected as a senator, nothing has been done in Edo South Senatorial District. Nothing has been done. He has not even stood to speak for Edo South Senatorial District. The same thing is happening to somebody representing my constituency in House of Rep. It's a Labour man. Because those in Edo South said, no, enough is enough. Irrespective of political party, they voted massively. Because they were voting for Peter Obi, it's just one way. Some of them, they have contested for councillor in their ward. On their own, they won't have even gotten that position. But on the merit of Peter Obi, they got it there. But what are they doing in the House of Senate, in House of Rep? Nothing. They've not been heard. Like somebody said, he said, yeah, they made a mistake. The people that were fronted, people do not even know them. For the fact that it's Labour Party, Obi is Labour Party, they were just voted in. Some of them, they're in the Senate now. Some of them are in House of Rep. The question will begin to ask ourselves. No, most of them, they even know they can't come in. There's no way they can come back because they already know. They already know because they don't even know what it takes to win the election. They all got there through the wind or the grace or liberty of Peter Obi. So that goes to show that in Edo State, they are about to make the same mistake. Definitely, thank God, Edo will not know better. Somebody that is not known, you just bring him from nowhere and say you want to make him the governor of the state because it's in the Labour Party. Because Peter Obi is in the Labour Party. No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. I'm so glad that Edo, we are wiser now. Edo people, they are wise. They know what they want. They know what they want. Because we cannot afford to retrogress in Edo State. The present administration has set up a template. A lot of foundation has been laid in Edo State, which we believe those foundations will be built upon by those that understood the foundation, the layout, the architectural design. We'll continue from where this administration stopped. I've said it repeatedly. Has this administration performed? Yes. Is there area I didn't do well? Yes. But one thing is certain. It has happened before. When Ambrose Ali was the governor of Edo State, the Edo people never appreciated the then Bender State. They never appreciated Ambrose Ali, what he did until other governments started coming in. Till date, people are still saying Ambrose Ali is one of the best governors of the Bender State. Ogbamudia came, the same thing Edo people did to him. Today, everybody applauding Ogbamudia. What Ogbamudia did, no other governor did it. The same way I know they are going to applaud Obaseki, because he has laid foundations. He has put out templates which other administration are going to enjoy. Most of the foundation he built, he did enjoy it in his tenure. But any government that will come to Edo State will definitely enjoy those templates. He has put up templates that will make Edo State revenue, internally generated revenue in Edo State. that any other government that is coming will benefit from it. He has brought sanity to governance in Edo State. He has brought sanity to politics in Edo State. He has brought sanity to civil service in Edo State. He has brought sanity to public service in Edo State. When there's sanity in public service, it goes a long way to affect the private sector. When there's sanity in the public sector. Before, in schools, there were lousy among the teaching staffs. But today, it's a different ball game. If you go to school, you see the discipline in different schools. So it's a man that has built an institution, a lot of institution. Because I've always believed, when you build men, men build nations. And the way to build men is to establish institutions. That's exactly what has happened in those states. So it is necessary, very, very necessary, that somebody that understands the system. Yes, people are saying Aswa Ighodaro has been in the government. What is he coming to do? Yes, I keep telling them he's coming to continue from where Obaseki stopped. He has been the chairman for the summit. It was when he indicated this intention that he now resigned in that position. Allow that summit, the activities are on the net. Anybody can go and read and look at what Allow that summit did to Edo State. Most of the investment we have in Edo State now was brought into being by Allow that summit, bringing investors, people with different brain. People are questioning, why is Aswa Ighodaro going to abroad? What is he doing in UK? What is he doing in Germany? What is he doing in Italy? Yes. Those that build Israel today are Israeli who were diaspora. Those that build China are Chinese who were outside the country. Those that build Vietnam are Vietnamese who were outside the country. I actually believe strongly that Edo State has potentials. A lot of people that are outside the country, if you look at now, the brain drain from Edo State outside the country, a lot of best brain, they are outside the country, a lot. If you see best medical doctors, ask about them in America, you see a lot of blacks, they are from Edo State. Engineers, they are from Edo State. Those doing well in business, they are from Edo State. It's rather unfortunate that they don't have the right to vote with our constitution. But indirectly, they have a voice. They have a voice. They can talk to their people. There are some of them, they have what it takes to invest in the country. What Aswa Ighodaro is going, why the reason is going outside to meet people, Edo people in the diaspora, is to sensitize them. There's hope is not lost. That together we can build Edo State. Whether you are in the diaspora, you are here in Edo State, as far as you are an indigene, you can still contribute your quota, either directly or indirectly. You can still come and invest in the states. That's why when it came to this platform, it made us understand. I think Naija was asking me a fundamental question. Even when he gave that answer, that was not the answer I was actually expecting. But later on, I got to know why he gave that answer. He said, what is that number one thing you want to do if elected as the governor of Edo State? He says, go to work on security. He says security. Security. I was expecting him to say something else. But when he said security, I said, what security? But if you really know, the responsibility of a government is to provide security for a citizen. The welfare of the citizen. If there's no security in the state, nothing meaningful can be done. This afternoon, I was in my mechanic workshop when one young lady said, there's one thing I will give to this. He said, I'm not Obaseki's fan. He said, I'm not Obaseki fan. He said, but there's something I will give to this Obaseki administration. He said he has really improved on the security architecture in the state. I was just listening to it because you do not even know my person. I said, security. I said, security how? He said, not Nigerian police. He said, because Nigerian police failed. I said, no. Looking at, yes, not just Nigerian police, it's the Nigerian government generally. I said, because they are not properly funded. They are not equipped. I don't use my divisional police. I said, you know where they are covering. Go to the divisional police headquarters. They have sometimes they don't even have a vehicle. So he started talking about the vigilantes. How they are training. He told me as a cousin, how they are going for trainings upon training at a police barrack. That with the help of the vigilante, Edo State, the security of the state now has improved tremendously. When Aswa Godao was talking to people in the UK, he told them, he said that Edo State is already building the template to have a state police. That's why these people are undergoing training upon training. If you look at most of this, the other day I was seeing a video, although I've not read it properly, I have some people who were kidnapped. Their body were seen at the bush at, is it Oriomo or something? Let me know. I can't remember the exact place. Who discovered their body? The vigilantes. Edo State Security Network. The other day we saw people, Fulani Eshme, who were in the forest in Edo North. Who discovered them? The Edo State Security Network. This is the architectural network that has been established by Obaseki administration, which Ashwa said is going to really build upon. When there's security in the state, people they are confident to come to the state to invest. Before, there was a time in these states, those in the aspirant, some of you are listening to me now, you know what I'm saying. They dare not come to Edo, they dare not come to Benin City. The moment they are present, people will go after them. This person come from Akateria Dolan. Before you know it, they are robbed. But today, they come to Edo State, the security is guaranteed in Edo State. Have we gotten to where we want to be? No. But a foundation has been laid. A solid foundation has been laid, which I believe Aswa Ighodaro, he has promised us that is what is going to build upon to work on the security architecture of the states. It's an investment banker. He already has the strategy of which you increase the revenue profile of the states. As of today, Edo State, the liquid profile of Edo State is so high. That is why Edo State can pay Edo State workers' salary conveniently. I use the word conveniently. The other day, the governor was addressing people. He said we cannot pay salary with or without federal allocation. What an audacity. Was it like that before? No. My father retired as a civil servant. I can still remember the era I used to drive him to Palm House to go and queue, either for verification or for whatever, to go and collect his salary. But today, civil servants, pensioners, they don't need to go and queue. The other day, yesterday, I was listening to a video related to the party chairman of APC, wherein he was condemning the e-government of Obaseki. That the e-government was designed for corruption. I said, well, just look at the thinking. In this era, you are condemning e-government? He said, why should Obaseki remove the paper? He said, he want to make Edo State paperless so that they can steal. Has this man forgotten that the best way to steal? You said what?
Service still there.
So, I said, has he forgotten has this man forgotten that the best way to steal is through this paper government? I don't know. Somebody has digitalized the Edo State system.
All right.
That with what we have in Edo State now, everything has been digitalized. Stealing has been made difficult. Corruption has been minimized.
Thank you. You have talked for so many minutes.
Okay, let me round up.
Round up in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Thank you very much. As it is today in Edo State Civil Service, government expenditure has been drastically reduced because of the e-system. The spending of the government has been drastically reduced because of the e-system.
That's not rounding up. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
This is over. Thank you, sir. All right. Everybody, I have to give him that long time because I gave all of you long time as well. Today, we started it from the first person on the panel, which was mashallah. So, but nevertheless, I'm going to be strict now with the final submission. And I'm going to bless all of my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. Everybody have managed to give their submission already today. Thank you very much, John. I can see you right there. God bless you. Thanks for when I'm talking like this, can't I finish talking? To be honest, it's a very bad habit. When somebody is talking, let them finish. Then you can come in. Almost some of you on this platform always doing that. I'll give you time to talk. When they talk, the next thing I'll come in. Let me finish first. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you, sir, for joining the membership program. Now, God will bless you, sir. I'm grateful. I appreciate every one of you right there. NG Okoro, Jay Iken, Peter Ife, George Blueshell. Thank you very much. And every one of you that's listening to us, if you're good, if you're bad, I want to let you know that we appreciate every one of you. We are here talking about the things that's affecting you and I. All right, everybody, I've given the submission. We need to have a final submission right now. Before I pass the final submission, Black Panther, what do you wanted to say?
No, not that I wanted to say anything. I wasn't hearing you guys, so I wanted to see if you can hear me.
You'd have just throw your phone through the window, make it destroy. That's all.
You see her now. You see you. You are perpetrating the same character now. Look at you. They talk.
Throw away your phone, my friend.
We are on air. So we are on air. Be civil.
Civil. I don't know what I want to tell you, safe. You know, I appreciate every one of you. So let's have a final submission. I'm going to start with Mashallah. Mashallah, 4 minutes. Everybody stick with your 4 minutes. I don't want to hear, make I talk this, I beg. Talk everything for your 4 minutes so we can, because we're almost
Mr. Elvis, that 4 minutes based on what Olisa brought out for people, for clarity, for people to understand. And you always say, that's one of the reasons why I appreciate. You always say, we argue to learn, not to win. So let some people learn today. Let them learn today. Please give us time.
Mr. Olisa didn't say that he's ready to debate with you now. So he didn't.
No, it's not a debate. We have to put facts out.
That's what I'm saying. Put the fact through your 4 minutes.
Mr. Alex, this is Jay. I'm not here to argue with Mr. Jonathan. I know he likes to be loud. I'm not going to get into any of that with him. That's all.
That's fine. Okay, let's move on.
I bring you bring your facts. I bring my facts. It's my opinion.
That your CPA in Calgary or Edmonton needs to be fired.
Mr. Jonathan is my son now.
Please, Mr. Jonathan, he said he's not willing to continue that. You just counter him.
But then we have to set the record straight anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You set the record straight on your with your 4 minutes.
Your 4 minutes.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mashallah. You have
please, sir, Mr. Elvis, please allow me, sir. Please allow
well,
me.
it's not your turn now.
No, just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute, please. I think even bringing the issue of CPA into this, honestly, for me, it's not even called for.
It doesn't matter. Anybody can bring.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. What I'm trying to say is, Deloitte, KPMG, Akintola Williams, EY, Ernst & Young, they can have companies annual reports.
Okay, all right.
Mr. Jonathan, you can't speak like this. Thank you.
You can say this on your final 4 minutes, please. Go ahead, Mashallah. You have 4 minutes. Thank you, sir.
I beg my 4 minutes. Nigerians, it's a pity that we are not doing the right things. If you all sit down in your house and murmur and grumble about the hardship without you coming out and protesting against this government, I bet you 2027 they will campaign and they will still win the election, whether you vote or you don't vote. Yesterday, I saw a video in Warri, very depressing video. A woman committed suicide jumped from the bridge to the road. It could be anybody's family member. People are passing through stress. I was even thinking with that, maybe it will spark up something from people to protest. The suffering is at the highest level, and we are just still smiling. The painful part is the social media is not helping matters, because they go there and watch the videos, wedding, and all the black man and white man talking and whatever they are saying, and people are suffering. An average Nigerian does not have data to look at all those things. They are buying slowly, day by day. Nigerians, between now and the end of the year, you have that choice to take back the country in your hand by coming out and protest and give us a remix of what Kenya did. These people don't care. If you sit down in your house and grumble, nothing will happen. 2027, he will still be there. Thank you. Nigerians, come out and protest. Thank you.
All right, mashallah, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Thanks for staying to finish. In fact, I need to say this. Some of you that joined this platform from beginning and you stay with us till finish, I want to say I'm very, very grateful. Because I know a few people that will join us. Once they all give their submission finish, they don't come out. They don't go. You know, you see their backlight again. If everybody have to do that, you give a submission, you leave. That means now let me go there. So I want to say I'm grateful. Now God will bless you. Now a lot of you here at your day screen, so many of you here are doing that. You know, you come in and you stay till finish. I want to say, now God will bless you, now people. Thank you very much for always doing this. Okay, I would like us to go to the next person, which is Black Panther, the way it is on the table. After Black Panther, come to Mr. Jonathan. Black Panther, you have your 4 minutes final submission. Go ahead.
Niger Watch, you are welcome. I want to thank you. You know, Uncle Sam, thank you for that. What will I say? That Nigerian politician speech that you gave. I want to ask one question. What is the difference between you and Wike now, as you have spoken? You are telling the Edo people boldly to the face, their eyes, people that are crying, their houses have been taken over by flood due to incompetent administration that doesn't know what to do, don't know how to fix the fundamentals of a state. How is the state being built? What do you need on ground to say you are a state? You are going after economy and you don't have roads. You are going after economy, you don't have water. You are going after economy, you don't have lights. What foundation and what kind of lecture are you giving to the incoming youth that are coming in to run the state? Is this what you people, PDP and APC, are giving us, and you are saying you are governing a state or a country? You come here to tell us boldly that it will continue from where Obaseki stopped. We continue in poverty, continue selling our land, giving our land out, continue in impunity, continue in embezzlement of the state money, and you come here to boldly give us that kind PDP and APC. Look, we are not sleeping. This talk we are talking, people are garnishing, they are getting ready. You see this talk, they talk so. People think, even Kenya learned from us. Kenya, they learned from us. If you don't know, go and follow. If you follow what Kenya they do, they learned from us. But the difference between us and them is that they have a constitution. They made the constitution that is upon them today, but we don't have. People that are not consistent with the country called Nigeria, the Fulanis, are here. You are openly telling us that Obaseki did well, that it should continue. You see that kind of impunity. That's the boldness, because they know in their mindset that we cannot do anything. But I tell you, one day, rain falls. One day, the sunshine comes in. When God created the earth, He spoke word. He said, let there be light, and the sun came out. I say, well, let there be darkness, and darkness came. That day is coming, where all of you that say you are a politician, you will never lift up your tongue to say I'm a politician anymore. Because this impunity, the suffering you have brought upon Nigerians, it's something that no country in the surface of earth can withstand. I want to move. Edo people, we are going to use common sense to look at the person we want. And I want you all to look at Olumide Akpata as a person, Olumide Akpata as an educationist, Olumide Akpata as a lawyer. Go into his book and search, look for him. Let PDP and APC go to that place and talk to those people that Fulani drove out of their states, out of their villages. Let them go and talk to them. If they have the balls, let them go there. They are coming to diaspora, giving $5,000 to diasporans that went through that are not even working. You are saying you are speaking to diaspora. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch. Let this impunity continue. One day, the rain shall fall upon them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Niger Watch, please. During his deposition, he mentioned my name. He asked question. Can I just respond to him in 1 minute, please?
No. You respond on your final submission, sir. That's what we do. Please, you respond. Mr.
Because I
Jonathan,
had better thing to say in my final submission.
then don't respond to him then. If you don't have minutes, don't respond to him, sir. Thank you. Mr. Jonathan, you have 4 minutes. Your final submission. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Let me quickly say this, and I will say this directly to Mr. J. Olisa. Please don't come here to misalign my person. Please stop that. I will humbly ask for that from you. Stop it. You have said that you are a realtor in Canada. I live in Canada. I live in British Columbia, Vancouver. I live in South Surrey. Check, you are a realtor. That's even good. You are a realtor. Check where they call South Surrey. Check where they call White Rock. Okay, you are a realtor. You can do that now within the 4 minutes that I have. So you know that you say you are a realtor and you say you respect people. You respect me in one mouth. In another mouth, you will go in a systematic way to be insulting. Please stop that. When you look at financial statements, you don't look at it in isolation. I eat financial statement. This is what this is what I work on. This is how I make my money. This is what I'm. See, you don't read it in isolation. Meaning, you compare it, you go straight into it, you compare straight apple with apple comparison. That's what you do. Meaning that, for example, if you are comparing second quarter, you compare second quarter 2022 with second quarter 2021. Full financial year 2021 with full financial year 2022. That's how you read financial statement. So if NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, were to be a company, a public company under Akpata, will you buy one share of NBA? That CPA, is a CPA. I was licensed for over a decade as a stockbroker. I work with investors group. You said you are a realtor, so I will also give you my background. If you are in Canada, good, thank God. So you know the company called Investors Group. I work with Global Securities. I work as a dealer in New York Stock Exchange. So that's my background, just for you to know. So I eat and I dream financial statement. So you will tell me that CPA that tell you that you will buy one share of the NBA. Income 2021 under Akpata was approximately 1 billion naira. Compare it with 2022, it dropped by a whopping 290%. Total expenditure under Akpata in 2021 was 443 million naira. It went up by 13% to 499 million naira. Surplus and deficit in 2021 under Akpata was 579 million naira approximately. It turned to a deficit of 149 million naira, a whopping 392% to a deficit, from surplus to a deficit. Liability under him in 2021, that's how you do financial statement. That's what, go to page 6 of what I put out there, because that's what the CPA will have looked at. And no CPA, and I say it loud, will tell you that's a good financial statement. Will he tell you, if you are his client, to go and buy the shares? Won't you ask, even if you are an ordinary person, why is your income dropping? Why is your expenditure going up? Why is your liability going up? Something is wrong somewhere. That's what you do. Don't say I misrepresent. I don't misrepresent. Okay? I don't misrepresent. I say I put it out there. I study it. The numbers are there. They are clear. You yourself, Mr. Olisa, you will not buy you will not put your $1, 1 penny on MBA if you want to buy the shares. And some people will say, if it is not Panadol, it is not Panadol. The likes of KPMG, Deloitte, Ernst & Young, it is the same process. It is the same thing. It is not different. So don't come here and say what is there is good financial statement. Under what guise? It is not. The income dropped, expenditure went up, liability went up, surplus to deficit. of a whopping 392%, and you say it's a good financial statement. Are you kidding me now?
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it at that today. I wanted to talk on Edo State. I wanted to talk on other things also on this matter today, but this is uncalled for. A serious derailment. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you. Wait till enough to talk to them. Continue tomorrow. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to move on to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. You have your 4 minutes. Final submission. Okay, you are not there. I'll move on to are you there? Please, you're muted. You say speak now.
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. Talk to us. You have 4 minutes. Final submission.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, for whatever anyone cares to argue about the MBA financial report, for me, the whole matter remains the fact that Barrister Osaibovo Olumide Akpata stands out above them all, and he stands tall. If you have issues with the financial statement or the report of MBA, go ahead and call MBA to give you an explanation. Now, before yesterday, you were asking for policies. We gave you policies. Only yesterday, you summarized everything to COVID-19 and say, oh, only but for COVID-19. You brought an article here only to debunk that some Yoruba people. Mr. Sam, can you mute, please? Mr. Sam, can you mute? Only to now find out that some Yoruba lawyers are the one behind the evil against Olumide Akpata. I'm a Yoruba boy, but it's only shame that what is happening in the federal government is happening again, happening in MBA. And Mr. Chris, thank you yesterday. Thank you for yesterday. People can choose to want to talk to some things, but forget to leave some things out. And I keep saying it, we are having a missing candidate. His name is Paulo Kobua. If you find him, please let me know. He's missing. I'm looking for him. Now, one of our panelists spoke, Mr. Sam said that Wike told Peter Obi that he should come and he should come again in 2027. The last time I checked, Wike is a member of PDP. Now, your guess may be as good as mine. Did PDP intentionally plant Wike in APC to go support the shenanigans of Tinubu, and they all co-joined the rig election? And now they are telling you that in Edo State, Obaseki is laying foundation that we saw some 3 or 4 days ago, water storm project issue in the state. It's going to continue from Obaseki stop. And all we hear is the civil service. How many population in the entire population of Edo State, how many percentage make civil service in Edo State? That tells you that Edo people, these people don't mean well for you. And we keep saying it, whether PDAPC, YPP, NPP, you open your eyes. The man for the job is Barrister Osaibovo Olumide Akpata. And he has told you, and I told you a specific minutes on what he was going to do. When they were asking for policy, we gave them policy. They said yesterday it was thank God for COVID-19. Now they are regularizing on the financial statement. And I'll say it again. S and Young, KPMG, Deloitte. They may be the same process in industrial standard. But the way I look at financial report may be different from the way you look at it. And that you are clamoring that you are right. For me, sir, to me, you may see the financial report every day. I mean, I care less. But that does not mean that you have the Lord over it. We are on the issues. And the issue is that Olumide Akpata said, I'm going to include in my government a whopping percentage of women when I get to government. I am going to put in our code, in our law, how to help our physically challenged people. I am going to create road, the one that Obasa cannot create, the biscuit that is created. I am going to open those states' eyes by making sure that from farm to market, there is an intermediary, and that intermediary is the road. You talk about healthcare. They told you Obaseki education. The last time I checked, it was Osaibovo Olumide Akpata that renovated school when people were crying
when people were crying for survival of school in Edo State, parents had to go, they got to go volunteer to go cut grass in front of their children's school, and you ask them, they say, why would you ask them why did it happen? They say, why should the parent go and volunteer? When the government could not even do it, parents are doing that, and you're asking, why would they go and volunteer? And they tell you that somebody is coming to continue on where they stop. Edo State, open your eyes. This fight is for the soul of the state and nothing more. And the only person that can stand them, that they are afraid of, is Olumide Akpata. They have gone to the public place, including buses, to stop them from allowing any other person poster in their bus. This is how they maltreat people and do wickedness to humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much for your submission. Abdul Malik, please, if you are there, sir.
Mr. Ellis.
Sir,
no. Yeah, good evening.
Just 2 seconds, please. Just 2 seconds. Mr. Elvis.
Mr. Jonathan, hold on. Mr. Jonathan, let me tell you one thing. This kick and back thing you are doing doesn't make sense. If you are an authority in some field, when you speak, you hold your authority down. Don't always say you don't argue things. Authority does not argue, and you are not even a doctor in that field. If you want to say you are an authority, you have to bring your doctorate to prove it to us that you are an authority.
I listen to you when you say I should wait.
It's wrong. It's wrong for what you are doing. It's wrong. What you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is wrong.
Thank you.
You know, I listen to you when you say I was the one that asked for about 10 seconds. And
you go ahead now. Please go ahead.
And I listen to you. Okay, see, it is not that. It is when people, you said it today in your submission, the first 5 minutes. It is when people now come to misalign your representation or your submission. That is when you have to. You do the same thing too. And for Mr. Give us a mandate, it's Olisa bail you out today. I have responses for you in details, and I will take it on. God giving us life tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
All right. Now you just remember that you have a answer for me. Okay, thank you, sir. We'll wait for and hear that later.
All right, tomorrow, give us a mandate. Make sure you come with your own.
Hello, Mr. Jonathan. Who is talking? We can't hear you properly, please.
All right. No, with the year now, your network, sir. Now Benin State, Edo State, Obaseki network. Thank you, sir. Abdul Malik, talk to us. You have 4 minutes.
I'm then done now. Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everybody in the panel. You say, Edo State,
Mr. Nigeria Watch, please, what is happening? We can't hear anything.
Somebody is talking. Can you mute? Edo State, please. You guys should not vote for PDP and APC because they have been deceiving us for a long time. They don't have anything to offer. They are fraudulent government and propaganda. Look at what is happening in Nigeria now. Look at Benin City today, when we fall, there is nowhere to drive car. Imagine a state, a capital city of the state. After we are still coming here to deceive ourselves. We are deceiving ourselves. We think we are deceiving people. It's not done anywhere. Thank God, I do say that people are wise now. They are wise. They have open eye. For how many long now? Even Oshomore and this Obaseki, they have not done anything. I even is like Oshomore is better than him because Oshomore put university, Edo State University in Iyamu, but no one, both of them, there's no one good. They are all the same people. We should vote for another party to see if Edo State can change. Yeah, they don't have anything to offer. All they have to offer is disaster and fraud to loot our money. Look at what more they loot, understand? They keep on looting. There is nothing will change. They can't change anything than looting or disaster. Look at people when rainfall, you can't drive car in Edo State. Edo City, Edo capital city of the state. There is nothing to show. After we are still coming here to campaign for PDP and APC. To pay salary is their duty, and to receive salary is the worker to receive their duty to receive salary. That is not achievement. Why can they put light steady light in Edo State, just the way Lesotho did in Abia State. Edo State cities, they are not forbidden to have steady light. Yes, and we are not forbidden to have good road, good school, good health care. Are we not human being? Are they not human being in Edo State? Look at today in Edo State, there is nothing to show. Is it not a shame? After we are still coming here to deceive ourselves, we think we are deceiving people. Let's all stop all those deceiving aspect of this. This is not good. I'm telling you the truth. Let us do the right thing at the right time. Let's change party to see if Edo State can improve. If it improve today, it will good for you and me. It's not only me. It will good for your generation. Not even only you, sir. It will be an historical something that you planted there. There was something somebody came to government, change the state. It transformed the state to another state. Why can't we do that kind of such things? Rather, we are supporting bad, evil people. It's not good for us. Let's change those people because they don't mean well for Edo State. People are suffering in the state. There is no transport. You cannot transfer even those farmers. They can't transport their goods from one place to another, which is very bad. No road, nothing. After how many years? 24 years, 25 years, you are still campaigning for those people. Is it now they're going to deliver? They cannot. They can never deliver, rather to deceive people, rather. Just the way they are doing now. Thank you very much, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Oga Abdul Malik, thank you, sir, for your time with us today. Thanks for your submission. All right, move on to Oga Chris. Oga Chris, please, I'd like you to talk to us. You have your 4 minutes final submission.
Nigeria, can I go later? There's so much noise here, please.
Okay, I'll come to you. Mr. Joe Lisa, please talk to us, sir. Your final 4 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm going to use my 4 minutes just to state this clearly. Mr. Jonathan, if you're listening, I know Suri very well. I've been there many times. And I'm not one to argue with people, okay? I mean, like I said, I do respect what you've achieved and in life. And I just find it so ironic that when you are challenged, you get you go on high, basically, as if nobody can challenge what you bring forth as fact. And that's not right. We are all here to learn, as you said. I learn from you, you learn from everybody. Have an open heart, open mind, basically. Because whatever somebody else say may or may not be new to you, but it could be something that you can learn from. Just because you are loud and you're firm and all that doesn't make you the ultimate authority. Everybody can bring things to the table that may or may not be factual. We can facts can be challenged. The thing with facts is that you have to go in and try to prove whether it's true or not. So to come, I don't deliberately insult people. I don't. It's not in my nature. I deal with people every day. It's not in my, I deal with financial people every day. I deal with numbers every day. Numbers. So we may see things differently. That's where I'm coming from. It's not to have this argument and put me down, I'm the ultimate authority. My fact, right? My fact is that. You know what I'm saying? Being loud does not make you the authority that, yes, everybody else nonsense, this is my thing, this is my fact, it's your fact. We can all verify it. We can all look at financial statements and still have different conclusions about it. If you are really in financial, which I don't doubt that you are, you will know that 2-3 eyes can look at the same financial statements and come to different. I deal with numbers every day. I don't go out gloating about who I am or what I am. My uncle was one of the founders of the Association of Nigerian Accountants in Nigeria. God bless his memory. I have many accountants in my family, doctors, economists. I'm not going to go out and say, yeah, because of that, I stand to be the authority on what I'm saying. I still have to learn. I still have to look at the picture. And that's all I'm trying to say. But you put your foot down and this, and I'm 60 years old. I don't go out to argue with people about things. I let them talk. I let them give their opinion. I let them give their facts. I listen. There may be something I'm missing that they see that I can't see. I learn from that. That's my whole thing. So thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate this time, and may God bless you and bless you all. Bless you, Mr. Jonathan. You're still my brother. You're my Canadian brother. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. That is very, very wonderful from you. I like that. I like that last statement. That's how it's supposed to be. Any argument that we face here on this platform should end here. That's it. Thank you very much. It is called panel. Some people might be surprised how come we argue and here and there. Yeah, it's called panel. That's what it's meant for. That's what it's created for. That's why the name was created. Panel. People, if it's a physical panel, people fight. Have that in mind. People do fight. So anyway, I'd like us to move on. Thank you very much. Oga Chris, are you ready now? Okay, if you are not ready,
No, sir.
Okay, you might not talk today, to be honest. Honorable Sam, please give your final submission, 4 minutes, so that we can round up. Everybody have
Maybe after Sam, sorry. Maybe after Sam, sir.
It's always your strategy. You always want every other person to speak. Speak now. When you are done talking, I will come in.
Okay, that's weakest strategy. He wants to speak last.
Niger Watch.
Go ahead now if you want to speak now, sir.
Can I speak? But you don't mind the noise at the background.
No, go ahead. 4 minutes. Final submission. If now 1 minute you take talk, that's fine. I'm rounding up now.
Okay. Well, what I just want to say is that I think the issues are very clear. As for me, I don't know. I just want to respond to the accusation by Mr. Sam talking about the Labour Party. Yeah, like he rightly said, Edo State, they are wiser now. They are wiser and they cannot be deceived by the antics of Obaseki. We know exactly what he did before, how he came crying that the states, they want him to come and share the state resources. But now we've come to see that he's the one that is actually after the state's resources.
Okay, Oga Chris, tomorrow you will just give your submission better, because there's no time. You have noise on your background and you don't have the time, and we're rounding up now, fortunately.
I'll just finish what I'm doing like 3 or 2 minutes.
No, but you have to pause it now. Give your submission, sir, please. We are rounding up now. I cannot be waiting for you to finish what you are doing.
Okay. Well, okay, let me just finish. Okay, so like I was saying, Mr. Sam, like you said, Edo State, we are wiser and we know exactly what to do. Like the Kenyans, Edo State revolted against Obaseki's land grabbing. And that was orchestrated here from Niger Watch channel. And we rose up like the Kenyans did. And we were able to make sure that Obaseki didn't succeed with that land grabbing, the 20% land he wanted to give to the Fulanis. So we are wiser now. We are not going to fall for the cheap propaganda that Obaseki has done this, he has done this, he has done that. No, we are wiser and we know exactly what to do when the election come in September. And I'm surprised that you keep talking about the YPP being the second most viable political party, and I've never heard you campaigning against the YPP. It's always against Obaseki. It's always against the LP, the LP, the LP, the LP. That shows that the LP is truly a threat to any person. And talking about the Labour Party, talking about what's his name, Barrister Olumide Akpata. We all cannot be financial people, but the figures we know that Olumide Akpata left 1.5 billion. And again, we know that he wasn't corrupt during his tenure, because if he was, there are different things he has done since he left power. And all this can be verified. For example, the November 7 edition, 2002, of the Nation newspaper, Olumide Akpata said that politicians have hijacked the NBA as it stands now. And I was expecting the leadership of the NBA to come after him if he was truly corrupt. At least he was no longer there again. They could have used this corruption to come after him. January 24 again, 2022, he challenged and sued 7 lawyers. They were members of the NBA to court for fraudulent activity. For somebody that was corrupt during his tenure, he dare not try something like that. Then November 18th again, 2023, just yesterday, he also came out again against that same body to say that people are getting judgment by luck and the NBA is not doing much. So the point I'm just making, if somebody that has left that organization and is picking up about integrity in that organization, and they have facts and figures that he actually did a lot of corruption, so it's an opportunity for them to come after him. But yet they didn't come after him because they know that he was clean. And that is why every other political party, they are afraid of this man, because they know that if he comes to power, he's not going to be scared of any person. He just left the NBA and he's taking the NBA to cleaners. If there's corruption, misappropriation of funds, they would have used that against him, but they didn't find anything to use against him. So the PDP, they know their greatest threat in this election is the Labour Party. So that is, they always speak against the Labour Party. Thank you so much, and good evening, Mr. Nanjarosh.
Thank you very much, Oga Chris. Thank you. You finished your submission. You'd have just muted yourself. That last noise that we're hearing was not called for. Because you already said me, then you left your DSD on for us to be hearing the noise.
Sorry, Mr. Nanjarosh. Sorry.
All right. It's okay, sir.
They are locking the library, so I'm just rushing to pack out. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right. I appreciate you, Oga Chris, for your submission. The last person on the panel to give submission before we round up is Honorable Sam. You have 4 minutes, sir. Please keep to your 4 minutes. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Najawash. Most often I like talking about my candidates. You see people coming here, they talk about Obaseki as if Obaseki is the one contesting the election. I don't want, it's like they don't really know their candidates. As far as we are concerned, Olumide Akpata is very, very unsuitable to govern a state like Edo State. To us, we know him as a person with a figure whose candidacy for the governorship of Edo State raises significant concern about his capacity, about his character and suitability to govern a state as critical or complex as Edo State. Firstly, I want to point out here that Olumide has said boldly that he lacks the prerequisite capacity to govern a state as complex and dynamic like Edo State. Looking at his track record, each time we begin to talk about track record, the only thing they talk about Olumide Akpata is that he was the chairman for MBE for 2 years. I have not heard any other thing that he has done with his life. His track record does not really demonstrate the leadership skill, the strategic vision, or the administrative competence necessary to manage a multifaceted challenges faced by Edo State. Edo State requires a governor with a proven experience in public administration, economic management, and community development. Somebody that have a vast experience in that thing. You can see vividly that These things are not fun. They are not exhibited in Olumide. He has not exhibited it even in this campaign. In terms of character, Olumide's background reveals a troubled lack of integrity and consistency. Effective governance depend or demands, I use the word demands, a leader who is principled, who is transparent, and who is accountable. Each time they begin to say he left money in the account. The first question you begin to ask in accountability or in accounting, money was meant for something. And you went there, you sat for 2 years, you left the money there. It shows you don't even know what to do. Were you elected to go and leave money in the coffer? The money was supposed to be used for something. So if tomorrow are you going to tell us, okay, I just received social allocation when I was leaving, all the allocation I just received, I left it, I didn't use it, and people are telling me that is something credible you feel you can use to sell him. To me, that is foul. It's foul. He has not shown anything at all to us in this campaign. Olumide association with Labour Party alone has brought Labour Party to nothing in Edo State. His character is nothing to write. Sometimes I don't really want to talk about people's character, but the way some of you are condemning other people, it's like you have not really looked at the candidate, your own candidate. When he went to University of Benin to campaign, you saw what happened. Of recently, he went to go and meet the medical doctors. They rejected him. The hall was empty. If you see the way he talks, the other way we saw video, I was addressing the youth. Somebody that's contesting an election. You say you are a lawyer. You are questioning that why should the cultists be persecuted in Edo State? Using long language, who not go, no no. Who not go, no no. Who not go, no no. Where they want go? And you say you want to come and govern Edo State? Olumide Akpata, to me, like I keep saying, as far as I'm concerned, it's not in the race. We don't recognize him as somebody in the race. It's not in the race at all because it does not really have what it takes to rule Edo State. He has not demonstrated any strategic acumen necessary to navigate the intricate political landscape you have in Edo State. Effective governance requires not just the ability to lead, but also the skill to build coalitions.
All right.
Negotiate the diverse complexity we have in Edo State. That's what we've not seen in Olumide Akpata.
Thank you.
I want to talk about.
Thank you very much for your time with us today. Thanks for your submission as well. I believe everybody have given their submission, and I want to appreciate every one of you. I gave you all lots of minutes to talk today on your first submission. As you all know that, like I've always said on this platform, time is not enough for anybody. But if we have to allow you to speak how you really want to talk, one person might talk for 1 hour. Then if you calculate the people right here, we normally have 10 people on the panel. That will be 10 hours if everybody talk for 1 hour. So we must learn to manage our time so that we can leave you on time. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, everybody, for your submission and all that. I will also say, Honorable Sam always say that Olumide is not on the race. If Olumide is not on the race, why are you talking about Olumide? You just forget about him. That is inconsequential. For me, you know, everybody's on the race. More than forget that thing. Olumide is a threat. Aswin is a threat. No. You don't use your voice now. You never fit talk yours now. If you get 1 minute, ask for 1 minute. But you cannot walk. Other person will ask.
Okay, go ahead, sir. No worries.
Yes, other person will ask. Yes, exactly. More put on tomorrow.
I was going to ask you, Mr. Elvis.
No. You see now. So that's why I'm not giving it to anybody. Everybody will not ask round. Then I will sleep here.
Mr. Elvis, you do need that thing today.
Yes, thank you. We'll talk about the batting tomorrow. No worry.
Not live.
Thank you. All right,
you made me to delay today. You.
Thank you. God bless you.
Mommy, that's why we need you.
Thank you very much. I beg, go and sleep. Can't do those blackmailing for you.
Mommy, I beg 20 minutes. I beg. Mommy, 20 minutes. I beg. Mommy, 20 minutes. I beg.
I beg.
Chief Nigeria.
For me. In fact, on a good night. Chief, I know which time we want to talk. Maybe you
No, not talk anything. No, just talk anything. No,
You dey fear. I say one Nigeria.
Mommy, I beg. 2 minutes. Mommy, I beg. 2 minutes.
Oh, God, I know. Maybe after everything.
Hello, Mommy, I beg 20 minutes. Mommy, I beg 20 minutes.
Your title is peacemaker. Your title is peacemaker. Okay, thank you. Thank you, my people. Let me give my final submission now. Everybody, just stay mute too. Just stay mute. If not, all right. Thank you very much. And God will bless you, my people. I'd like to appreciate every one of you right there. Let me quickly go back to George Blueshell, Peter Ife, J. Ikem, N.G. Okoro, and John Alisigwe. Thank you very much. Now, God, I will bless you now for the support earlier on. My people on the panel, thank you very much. Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, Oga Chris, Abdul Malik, give us a mandate, J. Olisa, and God will bless you now. I appreciate every one of you. We'll continue from where we stop again tomorrow. And the people on the comment section, those of you that called into the show today, I appreciate every one of you. Now, God will bless you now. Love God is my strength. Mr. Shimizi, Mr. Alex, and many others that called in. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always for all you do. Thank you very much, Onye. Thank you very much, Oga Chris, right there. Peggy Modi, God bless you, ma. Rosie Ayosh, thank you very much. God bless you. Stara Masevedo, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Habo Azi, for all you do, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Then we have Sheshe Emmanuel, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Antonio Ola is right there with us. Truth Teller, thank you very much. Pat Sonny, thank you. My people, Ushena, and many others right there. Pat Sonny is there as well. This was I get there. Thank you. Now God will bless you now. We've come Nena Obona, thank you very much. We come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll continue from where we stop. For those of you that could not conclude on what you wanted to say, please, if you call me tomorrow, just use all your 8 minutes to talk and I go good. So I appreciate you all, my people. Have a good night. Please help us to press on the like button, help us to share, subscribe to our channel. Take us to 100,000. We are close, but it's very, very slow right now. But I appreciate every one of you. And God bless you now. Good night.
Oh, my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray, amen. Oh, my daughter, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray, amen. To become a leader is not very easy. To become a man is not a day job. Everybody's ambition is to become a leader and to become a rich man. That is the struggle. So my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray, amen. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. So, my daughter, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray, amen. To become a man it's not a day job. To become a leader, it's not very easy. Everybody's ambition is to become a leader and to become a rich man. That is the struggle. So my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you could be one of the leaders. So we pray, amen.
You are the pillar that
pillar that holds my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lily of the valley, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life, dear. You are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judah, you are the pillar. Chickadee, you are the pillar. Daddy, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judah, you are the pillar that holds my life. Walk anywhere. You are the pillar that holds my life. Hey, yeah. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar. Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. I said, Jesus, unibu kalabati sinduwe. Ibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biebe, ibu kalabao. Ibu kalabano. Ibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biobi ko ibu